na ekwaji certificate so obaso no aduane na obaso no aduane na unya certificate a ho na woko na ya buura ho na hwe dai no the way sit here aya basa aya mpeti basa o
kwame bwana we dia ena menkabi kemi dia menkabi ye kwame kemi na mabetu mi Radi muncha me picture kwame dia mdiba ye bi atwam kemi na mabetu mi
sa
Dr. Sticker
hell
kemi na mabetu mi kwame mesro de mamentu asubi we dia haya we dia me di nyame din on pekra me mu kotodwe
usi cross
kwame mesremu enima be miensa kemi mesremu moaye mo de mu moa obi akra mo moa me wonhia eso mesremu mo amunim ha kemi mo mama me award sa twice SNPBA no and common fund e kwanda mo yusuma mu da hote se me da ampa me ma ho so da me de committees ne mo da roma me nko na megie di se Ghana ha metimi de true mo ene me common fund and crampy me no ahenan omanya tables and chairs computers ye tola pick ni nyina ho na kwame mo adwere ma ha asem ni hia me ade edi kan ke me mesremo enti ese no Ghana ha no containers ni ade no me de kroda da mu kura de kanya hwe kroda da me unim se be tu me kura na me ka no kura me mfa ho me say politics is about service
yeah
enti se me be sumo na so mpena we nya ntokwa me de no kura na me de bia me ka na ba bia wo eno so ntina mtimi ya adwuma boa me nkrofo no hwe patase ya yesoi na ha esa bo chire ene hwe ba bia eso ba me ho a new site ho ko hwe containers ba bia kemi two ene mabunu no minim sa no so kama adwuma ho de a ye mabunu ni nyina turn into drug abuse ebi see that and MPP and this one na can be my terms as the card there because we are coaching the MPP nko afa dem abrani social media me dem ka no correct enu nti ye betumi ye ntume sesi ye nkura ni nyina dia into drugs kwame robbery sesi nhia so robbery nkura nketwa no ene se country he atasemase ayi hono market hono intime sram dia na moye ese bebia ko jaw bebia ko basa mesramo kemi ye ni MPs ni ready mo moye na mo ye ne mo nka yetamom ye ena esa e de es ye hospital na mo no ase ono se no so ya ndamo
na we do kemi
ona ye nyu kemi wa kwame na osike mi kwame ore ene mi dibesia kwame eda fofo na bi me hwe de we a enkura no ese na me si de we enkura ese o Ghana ha no kwame me hu meti mu didi agro kwame o man no ya didi agro
no but what should came do
say me dia mi o mu mu ame me ho no
yeah
na me mabunu no me can emotionally o se enkura nketenkete hu na say wa no ambo kwame ni me ni nyina ese
no
na ye di container na ayi o ma sa hye wan o mse ghetto ni ade enye o mo pese o mo banum wie o me nua no o mo tie ni a se bibia we anya akwanya mu bi nyae I think say MPP and DC they are disappointed Ghana too much
but
even database on this crime sure say
I don't know once I want to say in share so say your prime areas be and a beer yes a lot of uncompleted houses and yeah minimum how also say the first class residential area and I came and
I want to say Kennedy ba when you bet my any sir Kennedy Agyapong ma bo ntia so mbebu esa na nka Ashanti region ni ba bia te say East Legon no kwame ya toda hu minu anma Ashanti fo mo kasa ya ne bia me feel say me nam na nado ya kwan bebre me bona baso ba no krenie from about 30 years up to now I was say sisi etwie ni hwe Ashanti region kakra what you say look hwe obetuma ko baby wa kra unhu dust ba ko etisabuchi ko East Legon mi na hwe nhie so akwan de nkura na nado ye bia nka no kra me hu obi oba wa ya akwan da but ahoye baby aka see taking as a project say kenshia so die baby obi abefa bia no Kwame yetisa
you should lead that
me ye mo na Kwame nyina me ho wo fi anim container nyame na abeka chambe force me ye kase no anankai
me kai
my yama dwen say me new side me dua mo ho ayetisa abrochire Croydon me ko wie ko baby o me ye nua asem Ghana forest e ko pay e share bo 60 something thousand seedlings e ko who private man be so be me 30 kwa me ko to abobo ya ne tank any rubber she me nurse wo ye lanche em so original minister na e bampo those days e kama de adua nyina woni mo nyina bedua nua o mututui de atie ne se
me de me tui
nyawo na de obede otu wo ma ho no na kwa me de atie ne se unse nyamwa konsi e kan we kanya mpipa adwuma nti kameni asa na mni assembly man ni sia ya den hihye foforo ba next year because nyame adom yet nkoma kwame enhia so within 4-5 years new site ni na betuma de say abochiri
yeah
but they are not helping us no the container ko sia say ba ku crowd was say ono ne ma me awu oni dan o me fama no nkɔ we fama na kwame na o man a o hihye mra nipa se da bi nipa so say o man ni e ba da yi ti obi se wo se animonyamfo a wati din senka komitimi ye eboda wo se enhia obekɔ nipa 5 say the Kwame so man so be ya we built a country out of collectivism. We built a country out of a dedicated generation. We built a country out of collective priority as a people. Until now, no more communal labor. We've lost our sense of community as a country because obi a pre obedi. Yani amanyofoni edikano. Yani ni pa ho. Die obedi antichimamufo so obi a pedi obedi.
Now,
say a man now working on our mindset revolution and change. Say, yes, your mind for your mother actually and one. Kwame, hey, Opa Kofa, Nebuchadnezzar better Ghana.
Honorable.
To Kwame Mumia, my class, my Benjamin, some more came into my job.
Second, came for Omutashan Tadi Wintia.
Who said, Lap Mos, and me was a Mosian.
Second, you refuse, but he's my brother for a long time. Show Angel FM and stuff. That's one of your
change. Honorable. Don't change my conversation, Mr. Wan. Unim, I know you said now supporting Nanado. And you said lots of things about Nanado. Mekai Nanado eba now what is there, and now you could see that kind of bond between you and Nanado. And then what did Dr. Bawumia eba? And you in summer okafa Dr. Bawumia and Achinja Ochiye, and the fact that as I say a twaba edema Dr. Bawumia. I mean, at times now Dr. Bawumia ba na benya post ni and saying. So you are a down mokano and before no cano that be more die in the wood or more tembia obuka. So we are Bawumia kasa. And all of a sudden say what shifted Adina. Are you supporting a honorable candidate Agyapong by principle? By principle, and now say by just emotions.
Kwame, I mean, sure. Yeah, come media person who name me Ghana ha, Obiani ho. I say, what I can correct. What's her name? I'm to see me. Except that one name, you're always busy saying, "Ten shia." Some you'll be a pair tran also park. They be a new basin kunya. Kwame, who bet me team one dance here.
Yeah,
me. Unyamia hata we name witness. I'm not in politics because of what I will get.
Okay.
Obi owo politics in because of what you get in enema me one we akwadwo. On person obo obra. O person already on the people's you know the sika no didi. To obi so we cron for that na usuosi ebebo nitu. Enti no abesha politics in. Na tell say unya kwanya bia na wi o man sika. Kwame ebie nu ametima ye. Enchese me yesoro abofo and I'm in interest. Politics me nyina ye nyame bo me from encouragement. Me so much intrinsically committed to helping people.
Yeah.
And it will be obey me just on him. I tell you, Ben was and this is how cry say on monsa. Say on pen for so cry boring. No abontia na me pa groni did enough for some cram and pay. Me so much.
Now don't know second than who
come mama and with my education. Kitty ensa kasa. It works on their friend. What's your excitatory center?
Yeah.
And your depressing center. And some manipa.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you. And so working on the your friend say depression center no it is am you know they say ba ko form na ba ko soro kakra bi excitatory nko so na wani je depression ko forma no wani age but depression ko forma na che pia na ho odin abese excitatory no enti o ma onum nsa de a check onum nsa at the embryonic stage first phase no na ni je e cha no idi aya na depression center na ye ho adwuma no e ko forma excitatory no so ntimi o yididi na ni age be ko form du ba bia na ho odin na is so strong o form say na anu cover excitatory na ora ho enti ansanya de a I mean to a large extent enema nipa eye deda na na ni ji o ye ni hu ni sa aya na nipa no physiological adaptational tendencies and acceptance or otherwise of how your depression and the excitatory center works. Come with some diploma in pharmacy. It's my physiology and therapeutics. Oh, that's here. Now, maybe. Oh gosh, how we now with travel? Oh, Monsieur God, no trust. Come, me answer nyina say, enye emotions, enye de menya. Kwam me tue me ma me kwenti me ntwuri. There's nothing greater than me having a PhD in my life. And the enu na me tie ndio one fan doctor kan kra me mpe. De nya no onye me de bi. De me di me tibeto menya. De me di menya. Me wonyuma be me twi sabi ajanan 1997. Okay. First time I buy home, let me use golf. Correct pa. Okay. I will charge $100 no. Say we mu akra wa bin say that. Okay. Thank you.
Aso wunyaka.
Kwame politics no. Enye sikenti na medim. Me kodi Dr. Bawumia chi. Me dia komapa. Dr. Bawumia nya me boni bia na me koka no matwetwa bi. No man na seka craft do say nya Dr. Bawumia na say economy ngire nya. Ese oman mu hade enti yanko anim ne MPP and DC. Even internal election, you concentrate on propaganda because you're petumintia. Mr. Politics, I don't believe in it.
Okay.
I don't believe in say because na to me no de suni pa. Senya djumbani ade na be di ntro, obedi atem, obe propaganda agi to me. Na je senya nipa na abesom no. But the amount politics by nyina ne say Kenya mi bo wiase no. Se wana nka be wi gold so.
Yeah.
Ka wote ye me ba na me twitu awurade mpemu na penya. Wana area police so. And no na nkrofo bi tena say ye de kwen be fa so ye be hihye niema a oba equity in law. One of the greatest maxims of about 26 maxims was equality is equitability. We are seeing justice, fair distribution, redistribution, social intervention, the balancing of whatever social entino. Oh, see obeying say, Papa is obeying so if you Ghana first. Dear Kwame Dinkan and Crawford can any pay. And over boy intentem and a former political parties. And the politics a power call for a ban in issue and the object in there's so nipa. And yet the obenya. By a sister na say, as we be crab a trouble, I won't obey we. To come media be a de Ghana about first. MPP Bebano. As soon bomame esin nipa bia MPP started from UP. Me kwabri kobusa. Me na near friend akosio menu. Neni ni ade ya menu. Omu no mane ba fo akotonom. E prayer kwame me chichi mabusu afo gumu. Omu abi a woma anko school anasa ata no mu free bia manhia ne ade ntino. Omu di anka eyemu chamade. Me nkrofo do oman mabusu ma me obi anim. Ye ni sika ye ni hwe be penokreka. Me ma mi so okodi adanse eti ono ane ma mi ohema e wo manhia police. Am yese santima hira ne yemu ba. So bi kra dwen say me. Kwame no kra ne say anya se Bawumia ni paboni nti ma free na chi. But obi o Ghana ha na ni afi. This was said them yawo miscavation. What kind of great expectation? Maame no abaware na o dress opoku ade akodo aka bi da. Ya sese na obekọ wadi o. Ya ye ni bibia awie ni kunu na amada. E no susu mpie da enti efiri o wanhuru awie bi. Sa wonya miscavation na wona mabonti tu kwan me matra radio ni TV so ekọ 30 years. Ya santu aja me Sam Kujo and Dr. Kwasichei. Allah Yisani. And son Alaji Sani on this side, Tony Nyame, Slaka Povi, and then a bin Mabanya Biomuya de do. There are people in this region, ministers, or maybe Nkaba regional chairman, no one MPP, Menkasomi NDC, but no one politics that. To me, game Nase. Kwame. Oh, number be a security. Na me who mama? Who mama? Me who mama? Kwame, who mama?
Oni on fa for na kasa o ka Kennedy asemi.
O say
oni who talk
say Mr.
Niti.
Wa fa onkrofo be miensa. No mo nkwa adum. O mo fa Bible ni Korean nkura so do me di intro. So di intro awrade betua waka. Na o ma nya random interactions. Na mo hwe ne life. Kwame se me na mami even cross. You say me nkrofo bi animi o. Me di atro.
Funny enough. Funny enough. 3 years ago na yet Mecklin ya obabi e for table 1. Tiwana mami ewe pakene ka na owotonsu ewo. No hu same something Kenya meshe. Emse no unim no. Hwe nim za amode montra radio no so. Na manfa ken ama mbehu.
Ene da no.
And I'm saying, Papa, chese osha passion na papa na ede ka asem na abufobia ewonu mu no. As if say I'm saying something Kenya meshe no. Na nyame na ye madom se onime. Enti mi da mi fa wo hodi. Se go hu se me a nka no de nka be asafofro. The way o sa me oda monta radio so. Na manfa ken ma oda monta. No really this o nyapa go be sida sumpa.
So Kwame,
I don't know.
In management, you free be performance variables or functional variables. It is performance is the function of 3 key variables. 1, ability. Baby auti. First he hears say obetimi woni mde no. No this the cat no ye. Yeah. Mintimi ya ho hwe. 2, opportunity. Unim die nyina na experience o hai se na unni studio ya adwuma papa we boa gane enkusi hwe.
Yeah.
3, motivation.
Yeah.
The concentration now is the opportunity aspect. MPP's opportunity to get back power the earliest possible time. Because any power can national health insurance.
Yeah.
Can you free SHS? Can you school feeding? Now umi will be that mama yasema maya confia seni. Me won say mrebi adu near the candidate to be but nani pana wa bonteno. And as a man for now, my emperor, this is the first time in our history of Ghana. But let me tell you, I see that to be more of a divine thing.
Okay.
And you normal. I do a mechanic was here. Some people before you mistake. A man crofo be the woman kwa benyanti. I did not da bekan samanya no change stories. Okasani a kati baby to social media near change you and near do atama. And you'll be a jejjo. Kwame, Maminka be interested. Yami you will be so onion and crofwa. And your propaganda na namno. If you say Kennedy, na numukasa, numukasa. Kwame wanu so ni obi atemda. And as a would obi atem or damn fie. No obi su obi atem bantino di ni bia. Ono do ayebone ho. Eye radi na nipa. Enye Kennedy aka konfonoche. Ene kenipa pem na ewu. Millions of Ghana cedis. Ena oncology machine abro for the buy. Munko sa meboa ene bet. Ko Tamale Teaching Hospital. COVID buy ya omania to jankrofo wu kosika omi here na sika kese for big where we need that kind of generator and be plant impo. Kennedy provided big money. Co 37 cardio center wosi millions of dollars. Ghana for koka Lebanon buy this at economy no ayed and crofo koka baby on my crisis sika ni ho. Kennedy single-handedly provided, made opportunity for somebody's mother to live again. Echuba can't hear me say, so to Chrome, no BSC hospitals, why schools, ni pay when you see Kenny, where you say, I know yet, the ayani because Obidi na tem Odini be. There was what to be that. In any case, Senyami Trusi Obia, and yan Niama Basawe, Yeni to about do one night Christopher Muslims. Me 2 books are me GD or my brabum, a Bible and a Quran. Komiseni nyina ye nyame me da sa na minim ko Bible kura kan ya mapafa kura ayi Islam o Hega and Ishmael o masefo ne nkramufo in the Bible God specifically expressly clearly without any ambiguity and debate o kan ya mapa so o masebe dore said this o mu be so kan ni nyina to me I believe in the Bible strongly ya ka training holiness righteousness papaya ne kasia fa pempa ne education ne free Yesu it was for asuafo dumienu the 12 disciples so wom na omonto ba atra besi na de papa ba ko pe wom ode sika atwa obi aso Peter onu mom na Yesu yi no awrade yi ne say woni bota mesi maso dan wo so Sata we John Crady, what you Johnny Martin James, James no my picture that maybe. As one crowd his book could be a mechanic. So more wadia. Yes, Sata man at ton facial, and Ponohono, or con cross no holiness. Just one person about Crabetiano.
Philip.
Oh, just Philip. Woman now, and so Neboa. Thank you. As in Yami, Moses, no, we didn't you. Moses Kunipa didn't share from Yamiakatanos. Don't know Israeli. David, every Kumobiku. And in the day, Sinyamese, you are the man of my own heart. We many didn't cross when you. At the end, we didn't throw Kanye Mape. Yes, a presidential material. There's nothing like presidential material in this world. It's a big time deception from those who are learned and who didn't introduce any part of form. Those who believe in communist inferior tactics, intellectual dishonesty. So, first we rather talk about presidential responsibility and functions. Because any tie, any kenten kwan yebe frau. Yebe yejuma. So if I put on the best tie in the world, if I behave like I don't talk, I'm a pope, like a clerk. Na mintimi provide me nyuma magana phone call mintimi mwanipa mintimi show benevolence as a leader because we are living in a poor country or a poor continent. Na me mwanipa obi obo ye jumanti any other president and now obi obia me fans obia no me de menye unso mu obi kro obo ne yere odem obi bu ne yere e wodem minimo obia ojom okobu ne yere a ye panyi men kapati kronia be ye me we panyi aso na wakami obu yere okọ yere shop our mokola ko buni tietia na so no be ka chi obi say but we don't want to go in there. Me I believe in unity. The only thing is that emre wo mi ecclesiastes was bibia on emre some people penny ya so mo mpa enkoto me this last question
mo bizame ana
Ghana for no come abato nyansa and dynamics yeah empesi be co details but they shouldn't dare us obi apese odi wanima or dom or deba on board abato na nhihye strategy me one of the big things I me did Dr. Bawumia say onye dipa sabi onimude enu ye one o kan betwa honko ade akoye propaganda I don't care my bread o mo madwumo amre no omuni akiri I don't believe in lies. Two, let me feel say mimi na nanu ekremuni na na boadi kufo ya friend Mohammed tibi me bushi ankremuni ekrisofo nyina wo de mu aba
na wo ye den
memi ekristoni de ma ema no nyane me kosisisi de ma ema ade ba kuso ne mfisa ba boya kese ne se enkremofo ye nkrofo bi a omu ya ade bi ma ne ye mefe se omu ni pe ye bibi omu do ma ho odin nyina ne de I was thinking said I was have MPP si yan wi ni kura na ali se benya kakra kwa me ekoto aba no they showed us say omumpe MPP enye Bawumia no omumpe no ufi say Dr. Bawumia gina nkremofo take so akomontoma no ufi say Haruna kojiro montoma no but omumpe MPP etisi okrom yenu na ba akode kwa me dinkra krom ba akode Stephen Amu krom na kwa me dinkra krom no nkremofo 70% of Ghana ha yeto aba MPP and DC one be win and as Seviamu Okrom, so me as a Christopher, one abroaching now, so it is about Cocofu be free. Has said, oh, you're just a way dear. The woman named and then I hope Brassier, oh, flow mudio, a druba, Omba took a crack. Am my Yasia Queen, we need put in 47, 48, 49 idea, Casamia when it does so. And no much say, no, and you nipano, young Pamo party no. Now come, officer, and idea, the Sanko Fanny Baby Ma. Afedi aswasi ni zongo so won hia so nyomu tuti a ebum ni nyina na afedi o meto papa me de omopo mu ntwa biti enokra ne se MPP petumi a samre die light in the Agyapong so se wo peno se wo mpeno nyankopon pese odi bibie bibi ebo mpa enhome kasa Bible say obetima mabo no lentino enyidi enhome enya hwi owiase ama na ya de wuni pa onye na onipa da sani enya mede ono ansa abo no wahumi enkwa humi agunumu ama na ba ya okrati asefu se nya mensa so wono no ntimi lead Ghana.
All right, Dr. Stephen Amu and edin komoyi Dr. Stephen Amu member of parliament for,
think about the larger population.
He's a member of parliament for Ishaeso constituency. Now Doc, how about people who argue, say, yes, you can be successful in your own business. You can be very successful even within your family. But when it comes to proper governance, where you are using the constitution as a blueprint to govern people, there it's not about your personal property. There are other issues that account. So yes, Ken might be successful in his own way, in his own company, in his family, but Odeneba as Ghana president, no, Abiana Emfa. How about that?
Kwame,
yeah.
Maybe say a question back. In the first place, governance. The domain of governance does not contain one element.
Yeah.
The me pacho one say governance ni nipa bako. Pacho His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
For President Mahama. Oti ase afi oba e onye hwe propaganda no moka. But me penasem. And onye abone so onye hwe. First government of every party untimi nye BPA.
Yeah.
Next year kwenye behwe wo. Tie enjoyment Ghana enjoying IMPP process. I can debate anywhere, but put that aside. President Mahama, unim no na experience ye fine. Communication. Pacho, President Mahama, or the experience in trade and industry.
Dabi.
Economics.
Dabi.
Agriculture.
Or your farmer.
Kakra. Thank you. But say you have expertise.
Okay.
About aviation. What can you? Mamen control. Obia wubebe wiasimu bia Ghana ha any abuchenya. Governance is about having the best effective team. Mamen be in Kennedy. On any area a job creation. Hey, whether numbers work and sell propaganda ni penum no. Kennedy are creating you must umunyina. Just how usulu nyame. Who they didn't draw. Kennedy started in Juma 92 baby. Did they know how he built up his companies? Woman is starting no Tonyama on himself. Yes, blade matches. Or didn't more call Germany ko Juma. Ko America ko create ko be on one companies. Atoto taxi fare ni pay Juma. Kennedy benyesika. Kennedy 92 one or this Kabu MPP 93 bano. Ni abemo.
Yeah.
Into a building going through thick and thing. Yeah. Fanoto nchen. Oba MPP say ya. Enye honorable Safoma for nomne Professor Jamba for no woman akonche. Yes, woman nyanso. They can be our fathers and advisors. But current finance and economics people in MPP current. Nebo diwe. Dr. Sivinamua. Dr. Esibe Abua, Dr. Ampabi, Honorable Abna Oseasari,
yeah,
Honorable Kokukwati,
yeah,
current MPP, and Crawford Nimse, either so I a junior finance ministry and our finance committee so, and our Kasama Abano economy will nimite Pano, Kwame, Untimen Kai Muro and Son, Untimida, and mu or Hamuchichemu, Edu Watche, Yakakani who say. Again, I hope we are singing for the best government. And let me tell you, apart from Ampabe, I'm who no finance ministry there for 4 months. It means to me can you subancho. And woman do in power pay on about tax and idea. Ghana how can be? But subadi minim. But nipa 4 years, I come who mean woman. You're very disciplined. One of the things that you knew Ghana, you're getting at least a set of people they will think about Ghana first. Their commitment to the good people of this country and our society is unparalleled. The people that have proven record of, say, to a large extent, they don't want to be corrupt. People who sit down and reason, hey, one second, Japan is now introducing something, a BC Canada, and now who tell me? You know, one of the camps, and also I started saying, and also very welfare with database. Hey, when you Obian who share Obi Basin, or share house girl, SN the Bada. Which will be basa wa adopting na untimi hwe ni you. One will be a plagiarism ne cut and paste. Why when ya 100 na the ono ane work in 60 da. Kennedy ade oye bin si da. Nyansa nya me de man ne ye team no. Ye ne ye sa bom pa yo. Hey, enya agro ne ye di o.
Na wana mo mba.
Me de minim ba ye ne ya asori wo campaign office ho. Aye bom pa ye because ye ji nyankopon di. Wose nya hunam ni moja nko na enyo. Kennedy ma corruption me yes me gas ye betime tuase na police ni gina kwa ho je bribe 4 years ni nyina wo de wonim de ebesi o ke je se Kennedy anwini o na ohene asase ye obi dia Why would you sorry? What time any for now? Who TV now investors in team developing. Now who politician? 1 kilometer, $1 million. No, 24 million. Like as a growing baby, we are coming to die for this country. I am telling you. Me swabofo. Mama sura me koni nyame ebo me. Baby nyame de aduro nye wiewia bi mu. Kwame de me catch one say Kennedy has the best thing now to rule and lead this country. When mo de odeba. Also one tears say every time a baby aba NDC MPP enfie na no so mama adwuma 2 million, 4 million, 5 million. But nipa ko kakra be 200,000 per small percentage na omu ku omu ho eto abama aban no obenya ohamu nchichemu be di okon a wase me ba anya adwuma media ma anya hwe ma ni dibi ma anya adwuma bi media intine bi omdo to abama nkrofo yeye ni ato abama seka me nko ama yeye na there's no proving record say mabuo ni Panti Kennedy say or institutionalize the friend Ken's grassroots welfare policy and you are to into bracket charity begins at home or see Bible say oh Christo nimpa wuntimi we immediate family no nkrof won show me no what is a unbeliever na dey na what create jobs so ma do ba ba mu no ahamu nchichemu aduokro onya bi ne banya bi on benefit hwe wo so de kwa abonti o create we nti say wo kwa me adi nkra udin wo de family di Dr. Sevinamo Ananaya Abwadikufo, Asante region, in Shiasu constituency, Patase electoral area, polling station, Methodist ha, Steka, me accountant, and our finance, and our economist, me a desk, and I'm a painter, me a mason, me a nurse, me a teacher, and I'm a judgment. Data, you see, you're doing in a brown phone, Nadia, about officer. Pool of computers, one more enter data, CCA, Opa Bonaya, me a video corner, as a bois.
Now, since I do I'm paying that I go for all you I'm paying your buyer and what the table because you are say or Jim Crawford. When the Kennedy talking about giving priority to a fearful my breakfast, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay.
And to the attorney say, oh yeah, that man say be a coffee job or the contrary if you are for boas see central region. No, your fan Crawford, your painters, sea benders, carpenters, masons, laborers. Na MPP for no ma brana area hono, but who create the what to be that? It's your building database of Obia or Juma Waye. So they drew among the first people to be employed. No, also said was where the 60 years with mature obedi and on a number of forms. So it will be a specific Agyapong's discretionary policy to take care of those who has also suffered for the party. Grassroots, Obianye be that. Why, yeah, Fano. I've heard the Obia Sessan knows also by welfare and a database. So, to be topic, I want to ask you. Topic. Etikene di bana wabano. Eya memuni nina uning say Katie ha meboa Katie. Mufranse Kumasi Technical University. Ome invite na manako kushia mpenyimfo. About 2 months ago, IZ 27 district, over 3,000 pastors. Aso from Pem, Miense, Chimimi Kobi, Omishi Aguna, the whole Ghana man Frobia, Kennedy Quantum friend. Why? I mean, at your real so for penny or that Ghana near because your farm Mike or see a radi Kennedy Agyapong, a politician, a Gidis a Ghana on the Kanokre. Ah, now, as a man, okay, me, as a man, call UCC. Omi invite no ko Legon and a bratake onim professor say dikene de achi watake omu na be ni police station agent to do be hu papa de nyame ya no de nyame ya no enye ni pa ni o doc change. Let me ask this tina ho ebi an MPP papa wa ebi an MPP omu papa wa share now doc, let me ask this the MPP has a history. Okay, now people recount those histories. Say, oh, what the candidate be about first time on winning, second time now warming step up, now are winning. There's some candidates being back. Oh yes, Bruzia. I the first time. Even President Mahama check it. The first time you MPP history. What's the MPP there? The Bruzia no the CPP. That is all the President. Now one day na hoka. To but question. Oh, I mean, I made a motive. Oh, Dr. Ilali Mawama one. That be mean kasa. Kwame, remember I wrong this premise. Woman bon sorry nya wo eno mdi we achi. Ya can Ghana elections. A 20 men throw Ghana away. I'm a fine PP. Oh, your propaganda. Mikomono. As a Ghana president in a near Casanya Yama in Tinia Sassio. I've heard Rossi Antoine, now even in MPP. Obi a wire party po baby Roman champ people and obi a nipano no one crow this one no canon. The person is suffering from unconscious incompetence and our display and ego trips and intellectual dishonesty. Obi any pabone for even in MPP no canon. Then you limit it to Kofo and Nanado. Let me ask you, Kofo Okwa the first election. Then Farija can say on Timomo Obabuba this year mano. Security 5 days. Now abe otosua we NDC aban soja aban kran from so we need election na afreja babo obeka so boss man microphone had esa anya no kura too na do ba no the whole Ghana on the win here on the first election onya 49.7 aka 0.3 ni 1 vote and at times and some near the second time thank you and we need na do we need second time and me court na me to order Dr. Bawumia no kojima election we need you and I were not there I feel that don't make us na do we need et you know kojina court aka no nse na do we need boss we need me kwa sorry me odiboye ni ba me de politics ya dey na ada ni nkontompo no enye de atia ne say dynamics na wo Dr. Bawumia hu sesen MPP enye ono na yeka so wanye mo bi am personalize no. Okay. Mo bia me say okay na ya de ne ba afei dia so ase zongo areas ni nyina afei no beto amena na. Okay. Na wo do ma di achi so mo ntoma ene a. Mo say yansa mfa ne nko. Anye MPP akade am ntibi da. Da bia du nani brabo. O say NDC gu Ghana. Egu MPP. They want to run a party, one party state. Mam 1 minute. Tie kwame mo hwe. Omo ba no mbe yi NDC for what court cases nyina. Say law no by April no ma wi LLB no. Minim kakra fine. They entered the feno nolly prosecution. Nolly prosecution me na me ya ban asem me ni echi munya homo. And NDC ja mo nkrofo nyina. Omu wie no start so mo chi nkrofo. Me nka se nkrofo ediboni an omu ni bone. Court be decided. Now omu wie no be yi chief justice edi. And the court system so omu boys don't qualify ko omu de na hihye ho. Say NDC o ya panda Ablekumanov omu fa no force na ye dia. You win election. Akotia umfan force. Pandai umbefan force. And this method we are no use. It was one of the methods that they learn in Bulgaria, Russia, and those places. Near friend communist in 30s ages, no. Memoir this if we be Nasima baby bray when you train you. One of the ways you do win election is say, oh, tunia. What the basa baby unipa opponent what? Titina no me kruma. And an answer me, you declare you to me win election. Constituency and you no macho men. Air fight polling stations are any what I don't force you easy to declare. They like I say, one be need to be a woman, no moon chief justice no. At your quarter say one, only was to me what no my budget. Says this is the first soldier for 12,000. I can tell you, say, Yamia Ghana for Adam Kran 1,000 per NDC for. Sir, polling station, electoral center, mafia is a new violence near DG2 now NDC person MPP near your 160 something MPs and about 130 something and about 80 something. Main focus on say any ben fear na call and fear what you see and we need 2026, 2028 and 2032 two Iboania. Messi MPP beba just say yes akwaba. And the NDC for no you sue everything within their means. Say Ghana by one party state. And some woman market. NDC will use mobile is attacking Crawford on meant to be a Bruno. And no man you nipa bread you one cry. Opa say nipa 10 and then they say ina. 90% I am Crawford. Mimodi Yakasam Yatraba politics. Opa Kogana Gasina. The NDC guys have agenda. The NDC guys want to send Ghana back to the military autocratic one-party state. They want to marginalize certain group of people. Right. They want to destroy the future of our children. Right. And to the Hana to Abame MPP. Near two fu when Nanas Untia Kwame, a Kumba Kroma Huchitu, Mempapa the Kachanemisha. Osia. Minim say, Usano, Namia Crow, Mihu Bibi, said the BS, what Timaquazi, a young crank at Kitino. uko bi aduane ho no osu no ba maduane ho me be ma na papa se kon ba wiase a utwetu na ogina ukura nim popopopopopo eto dia di na krofo ni ko machi na dia no aba ukurom eto dia dia no aba abusuam eto dia dia were na o manado ma shampase eno kura eto dia dia wan kasa tini kura ade ni sei me dia me 2 MPP fofo so mo mpa anyama pa Ghana for edi a kyerɛn eni da so a Ghana for edi amayen nyankopon edi Jesus amre wayi kene Agyapong no mo mankrofo be daadaa ye say obi ko say eni obi ko say ya me pa che 49.7 aka 0.3 per point 2.4 anya 1 o any 1 vote any 1.7 million vote you want fixed factor. You didn't lose elections here near my baby. Economic factors be I fixed.
Honorable post.
I have fixed. Open for any part about 100 times. I quite
okay, TWE.
Nitipa. We don't send the taxi in Nam.
No,
Mrs.
Doris Abuaji. What's no? Okay. On a sudo who that. Banika ever say a war constituency. Now but true. What that from say kabutme a repair cano anyi uyi woni manyina na ordinary micro school esan yi ebo mu gina ho mo munya different car esan de koi na no crowd na je say oba ofie na wa be da was but obisa ye no ye say ukọ uwo nkran uni fie enti ofa akonya we hu na akonya we so na abo abaso ochese woni da na mom tima wunya ma no ewo ho me nim so kai sa story na last Saturday na ni abutra wunya nti de bia o se ne manokrata bisa oh that man and all that nti oda was
okay no ye o se Christmas me ofi kwame nyama American tin American so ye politician ubedi ni penima no krese na ese we na MPP NDC menke nyina dodo na anye nti o man na ese no so ye politician na wan kasa kura wo 2-4 million da account na ni pe brewu hu na onya nyankopon bebusa tino so bi obenye sika owiase nyina so cha bensa na ne ma no 14 years no anyem 9 years na wa fail exams obehu ba ko wadi wi hu se honorable enso no obi a woni bie no ane ma me kura sabe me sere kan obi ko te kwan ho to ne ma na ne meyeye ne mentino o si nyame na me oni pa odefo politicians organ yenya propaganda ne ntro ne pese bi nkuminya ne yenya hurehura ne sika same e pese adigi tumi na yemmoa onipa ne oman Ghana nya oman eso obi wie Scott TV anka mpo yakra there is no even meritocracy in our country
atasuma park wa wie
ma men kan kire o kwame enhia so de adwuma ma ye no ha no mo pa mo amfa mo team maybe be si wo mo nko constituency be 50 wo 47 no awo Asante Region ha na adwuma me dim ni sika ene me common fund me kan me specify nye central government ni sika na me common fund me dia ya Ghana so obi dia che me dia kwa me se na resign dia din kan onim park no ha no me be na ayi bantuma 4 parks na MPP Asante Region ha nhia so number 1 consumer ni bi na no bank bi so and I'm the bank board any others ni MC kaka ho on the ayo han say I quite so steady
and I know I constituency
sure
only say na no me Green Ghana
thank you
Green Ghana
na ko hu mi din ho
mi hu na me bisa
thank you
mi bisa na ha on constituency because that means
me na me ya
allow me to you
thank you
oh many honorable Hanabisu Dr. Hanabisu and a match call
and I'm say
na me draw udin bono I was
me na me ya
hanya kwaraso
kwame o de ana nipa da ma metra me nka ne ma no constituency ahon kwa no mtimi bo international match also be the size in everything factor nche na atasema so ene de purely aban because je no Ghana gas and home the contract ne ma yenu abako for ethical reasons me money
okay
what you say if Asante Region or a big contractor boy young and the man papa enemy ne my boy we will be twin me sutuo atasema so te
oh yeah
ya beto abonsi aso young guy be twin me tuo na me so me twin me de afedi o muso akwa na toy unim sa guy no within 2 months o makuno 2 months of a twin tuo no ono an gangs it will be to us say comment on o mekumi a kumi kwa park 90 se me ama ko Ghana gas wakopo mu chew me di no tokoja o matu nipa mo ma behwe park no ko atasmaso boys no kroma ya de me bo ma baso okay because I chew munya ba bi kura ni agro o ma ho na boys o mu di o magro enti me po mo chew nya me no hema na koye meeting o no afro hema ni sesi a ama Ghana gas for so mba be adwuma na ma me ama community no enti me so mu ya ye o ma sisi po kura na wo fam mo de light be si so no o mo de ade green grass no aguso by so mbe yi no mo level no mo de ade cha ko no green grass no so enu ana aka no my light okay enti nya me bo apɛ contractor ni mom okay contractor so kwa me mebo ni din akiro no afra na panecho ama say boys no ye ha wo mu na fa no to ncha kwa mo da mase nye nya betre kwa mi nya betre
na honorable Mpacho
come on the 2nd of January ye ade kese wo Ghana ha your friend of Ken's National Praise 2026. Ebeba live on TV, social media, radio so.
Praise Day, Moja, Asayana.
Shataya. Any new man ba. Kwame. Any new man ba. Tieniye. Kwame. Media, Nyamina Ajinio. Maybe to me you be out, you are the boeni. But me kind of crash you say, what lies in prayer? And what lies in depending on God, and what lies believing in the fact that there's a supreme being and conforming in the results. So, 2nd January. Okay. Friday and you okay. You bet to our First Love Church. First Love Church. Yes, our UPS. Okay. East Legon. Okay. Now, Kwame, I saw any past 7,000. Okay. Yes, something here by idea we Pentecost for my sorry, the asofo kansora kasi o mo frem pese o mo de ho ma Kennedy me hu bi boda wo asofo o mo so beba program no list here na ebro 100 okay asofo kasi o Amy Newman, Stella Dugan, daughter of God Jesus, DSP Kofi Sapon sa o mo nyina de mo akasifo ni nyina na o de candidate beba wo anya wa ba na wo so ya no mo so kwa so me yi o manim ene o mo nyina si Kennedy Omu bejina tunyum ye nyamia ya bompai na MPP on message be say election can you say campaign all right honorable kwame et will be a Friday no pa branka ho untime ma ufie ebeba TV so ana phone social media Facebook na bo ha say white okay na wa to handkerchief white ye nyamia ya na uyi ni bi na de ye me den say solve one big problem the jambes will be a bi no was the wall of Jericho at that time Kayeneya, woman ni woman. Even atomic bomb couldn't have broken the wall of Jericho. But there was something that was done. That is, they sank in unison. And that unity, that coherence, that common and collective belief and understanding of what they are as children of God. And now sir, praise me. They can bubu NDC one party state on person and it yabesano they toss me MPP in Kabo unity new enye it didn't be odin throw the atam we try be the quiet Jericho for the church making the Agyapong ni win and yamedia manono a year consolidated beyond any other spiritual thing. Right. May say was he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High God shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty God. Was the God who place you high like an eagle, and then you see the glory and the beauty of God's creation and His protection. Elijah and Elisha was here already be makuayeni no above what can see a tire no nye hu free mu mo amokoto abano nyame kese bi di achi mamu nsura hurehuna yaso okoto bi se na ya de serial number bi ye be hu to ko ha me you afi ni nyina ehu Joshua say you are not created with a spirit of timidity nor fear but that of boldness. Was say do not be afraid neither be dismayed for the Lord your God is with thee. May say less you way Kennedy were winning we enye hu enye jan also some believe in horses and chariots. We believe in the Lord our God. Ye nyame di amen nyame benam Kennedy so akreti nyuma ad investors abagana amen kwame mame gancho me kura meti me disi wa me kura meti wa me yobiado me ni ntranchire wo before now aka a few days as a ba one man jam to aba me the friend club bi wo China me to no akọ after me exams you from billionaires club airborne omo ten before I be qualify no This is 2 billion and a jet. Me do leadership. And now that could the whole world do. We don't ban another any 2 years. Winning billionaires ya lining up. Kennedy bar. Almost Kanya Bayo. Almost 30 projects.
This is a pure morning drive. And we just spoke to Otonyum.
He has the whole world in his hands. He has the whole world in his hands. He has the universe in his hands. He has the whole world in his hands. Onu ne wiase nyina yanidia. Onu ne wiase nyina shanisa. Onu ne wiase nyina yanidia. Onu ne wiase nyina yanidia. He nyankopo wiase. Ehurehura na obinum ye na MPP mu omunyai. Timi nya hwio. The facts are private car driver.
What do you mean?
Private car driver. Please, na bepe. Some of propaganda. No. Idea no mo yema. Obi change obi say Kennedy wama wajuma. Me wama majuma.
All right.
But my support no.
All right.
Because I had my principles.
Okay.
We're taking
a short break. The radio on Pure 95.7. The Honorable Dr. Stephen Amoa, aka Sticker. He has a whole world in his arms. We're taking a short break. When we come back,
Joshua time. Joshua. Samiri. Who say Israel for do baby? Namosi say do baby say a compromise land. Joshua nimiri. To one for Joshua na for Caliber. Obeda Sraswa we manasa ma omanyina be.
Matias
Aminshram.
Radio on Pure 95.7. Later on, we'll be joined by Dr. Emmanuel Aduamankwa Manke and, of course, Dr. Aaron Kuma. This is it.
To my amazing people inside Kumasi, 25th December, I'm performing live at Ratri Park for the Night with the Stars. So when you're on tour with tickets at Konakoto Nisisia, get your tickets, and I can't wait to see you and sing all the amazing songs that we do have for you. Get your tickets, Emma Revi, 25th December, Ratri Park, a Night with the Stars. I'll see you there.
Rate regular 200 cities, VIP 400 cities.
What's up, guys? Your boy Kidi Kumasi for 25th December. I'm live inside the city at the Ratri Park. It's all about Boise Vitesse Night with the Stars. Me Mbappe, Brunyada, BNK. Come on, let's have a good time. Myself and a whole lot of legendary artists in the bill. Ibadi Diago, we're about to have a good time. 25th December, Ratri Park, Boise Vitesse Night with the Stars.
Kumasi Nina Modofo Oforiam Ponsen. On the 25th of December, Boise Vitesse Night with the Stars. Baswo Ratri Park. Oforiam Ponsa, Kojo Entry, Kwabna, Kidi, Jackie, Ebeye Butu.
Dial *714*399# for your tickets.
Welcome back, Radio on Pure 95.7. Nana, what it?
Kennedy being Kwadi. Ajabaji worry, Yanko, na Yanko pe a Yakumu, dear ye, the Beguin Kumu, rings a woodwa, Yadebe warrior, dear would they show a bano, na Eja would they atto source and Archibald Warano, the first promise ring in an Indiano, Ajabaji worry, a ho and Yakro, na rings no, and now we chain no, say one papa, Dinano, the Facomao, or be polish the amount, I say or better pay the amount, or so do Nishas Gumwa, Ninano obey the amount, Ajaba House were doing Premper the 2nd Street, Mr. Yanko. And I mention Ejaba Family House. Number is 0277404488 and 0277104488. Ofra, yeah, Joso. Mr. Wedano, I was here and Kania Betria Kufi Honomono. Cables I would have between Kania Kufi or the Hun here. It's says one for cables, papa, one here, Dachi Biano, Kakrawa Wenya, would you Kuru Dani, yes, Hormon and Nedano, AJ Babitum, Mempedisa, Tofiaqua, God forbid. Yempesebi Bisa, BC, the Sentin and Nano pay. Ye can fee a TK watch electrical. The amount the tropical cables or the abano sizes BAB or 1.5 mm or 2.5 4 mm 6 mm 10 mm and 16 mm. Nina would be aba and a amount cables now watching Kaniaba say ye moo say yes I do say yentumu dear ditche Brunya Busimi BMwa be a crowd would coach will be an debate me as or the bar.
What do what we call and Kanwa? Ha. Nice grammatis or coho. So I say, Pepia, Omina Kuta,
Otufo. They refer him. It is Otufo edi wenim na se wo kan asema ma. E pia obewie no. No anya odo. But it is the wisdom that Otufo edeba. That is what is important.
Yeah.
Because Otufo enko kana semu wie enko wada anase obie timi ko influence Otufo asem no edaha or se bida akotwa. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Because Otufo has taken a lot of decisions in this country. On one helpful. And what made Jinsem Amansebono as standing the test of time. So enti say Otufo kamasama matiso yusu word be see the is it so called
on the issue yana say
you know MP no can na seven no so on it Otufo anyadwene ana yes na kai
the we sure say ohina na cast the so called yes the MP na kai
the so called verdict and MP no can dey
of
support and the so called no wa for so nti so no so kan bi the so called say ayatebidio na Asante region na say MP ba be didi ye hene atema then also you have to either so be pacho and na say ohia no it be pacho baba nyana ontiese this small cano o kasama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
why kaso
MP no
how
o kan team ho ni management wo kan ni one of the leaders o kasama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia that's what I said
nkubehin vanan
that's why you can o show ade between
nkubehin vanan no o person dey koye
also dey queen and then kusasi me wa asema ya kan nya no verdict again what was the verdict
no MPP ana
o say
MP
no
yeah MP
okay intenti na wo nam ho no
oh that be say asema na kwa
o dey done MPP primaries
be no the what you say o say no I'm say baby opposite the nampa ni say papa no efo asosadia na yakoma na say Dr. Bawumia enka ho
hwedia
support no
sana
na support no so dia
sana pa
na o potia Otufo
say no na obaka
so no doesn't make sense and I say it doesn't make sense what you tell me it doesn't make sense
maybe I would in the media
so they count there
so what I say oh man Bruce Kusazi it has affected the party. It is a Kenya Otufo Nanka, you see, Manu in Siasi, Yanya the Pumasi Bra. So end there.
Unim, Doke.
Yes, sir.
This issue, that one they say, Manka,
good.
I am not so much interested in it. But, baby, I'm coming on air corner. Say, a campaign tooler. Some people might weaponize that. And I did pigeon pigeon. Me feel say, as some eboro say parliament eboro abain so, and I bo president so. Enti, I know who say a lady. I'm from
Rahasi.
Okay, and a person so I know juma every. No, they are ma a president. The bakona sebio ordinary sem ekoma opemso no. Agyapong tana na pia me dase ye waka ne nyina no me de be adwuma wa hya se 81 amon ze wuti baby na so so wonti ase a na ze president da woni ne kuntoka na so du fona na ne kuntoka Otufo te man yo ankaza obi anfa case bia mre na yimu David on pa obi a chew say ye anfa case bia emre na nim on pa chew say na we dey akwa Supreme Court akose wo na enim say
why bi da
na woni me referenti say wa we dey na a chop up na dey buy awie I the recommendations aba ya ki atum Odam ha. Na musa asam na efa mo na ano. I mean nana.
Almost percent to the bicha. Almost percent to the bicha. And media maka. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on two and I'm on because it will affect him. It will affect him.
Sir.
That's why we cannot. You see, our opponent will use it against him.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Dr. Kwame Dinkra.
Sir, uhu dentia the foforo pa no na nkrofo mpese opem so beba adewe.
Oh, say na obso cancer.
The foforo pa na because baby wouldn't baby they met and say omu ye involved no any je entokwa no ho ken sa asumdwe beba. Omu ye involved na wo ti baby a wo kuma wo mu no aya no mani je gina sa de no.
Okay.
Nipa obie na no first ma opim so a presenting report no obo ni din kansem
Cletus
honorable Cletus avocat hame oye interview bi na me hwe saade na hu se na che saade yi ba bia wo no ehu hame ene se o se ono school a okoye kura no o benefit oko school edniko school because of Mampusi ene kusasi entoko intini edniko school na the year after TSM ni yo the year after independence 1958 ana Mampusi task force as omu eform penifo ana omu nam Mampusi penifo no so tu omu fo se bibia wo so omu yedu omu mako school se beya o kusasi se beya minority Mampusis na eni omu so da eti omu tu anamon eti ono na ma ono yede ni ko school ono ye kusasi ni kwa miti asem ni yo eti se wa ko school na ba bedru sam pempenso yi a wa benefit from we a owo bibi wona dwi mu dada se owo bibi e wo so ye edeboa de ti okọ school kwa mi nim so ono so obeye interior minister no there was and a intake bi immigration the whole intake was people from Boko nya north now after wenu anu madua ba so say any ade no kura nya Boko so obi a Boko open Boko probably a be selective it was say ni sa ekoho na se obi ka se oye kwame also after this report no me ka se nka ade we kura no me nkeka ho nsem bi but the omu drift niama na kono se ya yi niama bi ho kakra obi kura tinchen a e bi kura pemzo kura betimi akasa tia no because of the ekoye ya e bai onim say report no two factions ni na ebonyo so obi abonyo so na de tie ni say Mampusi free say e was nko nya Boko central ho ka na eyi ho it was part of Omadia no mu here because wouldn't omu system na the central business district Boko emfinfi ho no eye Mampusi for na ti opa ena kusasi for spread it all over now in terms of numbers kusasi for dosu but Mampusi for no so strategic when it comes to war ne emu deployment of resources ne sa ne na any logistics entibri dia se sa nyema ne ba obo se ama Mampusi for na wo omusua na omu wo o hemfinfin no se ba se yesi asoja formula police formula task force security ayi formula emepe entokwana no pumasibra de omu ko hu first so omu be protect state institutions and installations enti banks insurance companies schools any ade na e was Boko no mfinfi ho na Mampusi for net ho no se ba so omu protect sa niema na akoye te se me omu protect Mampusi for eti bibia na kusasi for e issue because ye ni aba yes ye beti kusa regional mine now president Mahama neka ekwo promise you mu wa so oya campaign so beti Kusa region because the minority for no omu swa na omu na yi eti beti Kusa region na answer na betimi ati sa Kusa region na nka unya control over central business district na ebebo wo ana we mu no so de no so oya bargaining chip ana traditional ye da ho ne say de oye boko na aba no overlord of Kusasi etisa enema no ntino otu focus waka senka mo munya ho na motinti se ho no ye de maamo a but emra kwan so ni sisi ya se ne yete ne de ye ne sa enye ye frisa se de mawa na akwa se wakoye overlord of Kusasi fo ni nyina na cha asem no o kan se etisa si ye wo mu idie yenye wentum ne emfa ne se we ye first stage eti ye move akwa next stage no osrese ma omu kasa bi fraframa etutu jagum no omunyai nanai enunti point ya edrey se omu asem ne fa omu ho no e decide se omu mpese asumdwe beba ho a e wo se Ghana fo nyina ne adwe foforo fa ho because
nana Dr. Erukuma
Dr. America.
And 22nd.
As a ministry.
Na yetia. Na ngomo ini.
Kwawe. Oh. There's a me Brunia nanka mania jipasem bedi Brunia. But
the Supreme Court so afana no ametu kura kaisa the elections class akofia akotwa so by election 30th. Ade nanka yende.
Enka na minim sa fi Brunia nyame adum epa ho atoye atiankom. And so Parliament ama me for the weekend you mean kwame me now. It's good almost saying you know maintains you. I mean how much you seriously how much power? Unim. Kwame me de mampusi kusasi asemi de nanane dog kai me fi se de yura obeye no waye diaka aban ene nipa omotiwo. They should see reason to themselves and think about it. Say, omu ye nipa kum di anya de kasamado ni akọ heaven. Ubi anko heaven mai ubi anya but umpasa sisu dia na se nyame nkuwa nyame mre a odi ma o mai men koye ade a ebe ma wo ko hwe kra. Entimi de mesre omu transe no mondwene ho no mu asem na aba no nipa kum na omu kuno emfaso bia ni so. Na kwame unim ze me bae no na me ra hu but where they say very voice is sukwa ijashim but asem pa na me kan kwame how much ni asem no edina omwo san no de me say me that one look okay some of my colleagues no obi a omo de omo is normal for them because omo enko enrollment kwame I do something we call enrollment drive. Me a member of enrollment drive. Yeah, various senior high schools, community, echo town school no, a month or four so that they will read. For me, the first 4 years,
what is said Nessia Oquas, me number me answer no. Petition says I didn't know. No,
I think. I
want to petition. Yeah. Old students, mutual petition.
The
university organization.
Yeah, so that
region.
Yes.
The family of Apiaminka.
The family. If I was talking to one friend over the weekend. I was talking to one friend over the weekend. Mekajen said, the first people, the family, any yen as a university, a petition passing through Yura. sebe ono so na no betum bi na otimi aboy because asem no doesn't resonate with
that. Munye no all encompass.
Yes.
Obia stakeholders ni na munsiku boy na muano. Anisi kwan kra na muni be mo operative be 10 years.
10 years because name changing school. Come on here to me. I did be any study. I open so ya ade wo ya ade foforo na ade to so a better chance ade bi wo hodada now wakwose sending. I think the politicians should be thinking about it this way. So one person who creating names for themselves. No modi omu di to niam so a omunya de papa
na eba ye
omu
petition honorable interior minister
MCs they don't have control on police, they don't have control national security, they don't have control military. Inti tables no will turn.
Okay.
But I'll make sure say me mam trimenyamade. I will guard against rigging. The only alternative will be rigging. And I want to assure them say they shouldn't try it.
Talking about rigging no. And near maybe honoma obeka say popoye. I would when you get your say so one ya she rigging because one big statement say you want free and fair elections.
Yes.
Bibi won will be done a dear say rigging.
Yes. Ebine proxy. The last time obi to proxy baku 200.
Nipa baku 4.
Yes. Obi to baku 40. Election and now all control also. Omwankasa at the elections committee used himself as an example. Say any proxy 40 or the go more and the content and EBT.
Nipa na cancer.
Yeah, okay. Our elections committee. Onwa or timbi or nipa kesi pa.
I won't pay so be
yeah.
Oh.
And okay say proxy ni dey mon fan to because yep say party no akofom nti ye pekuru ya ye ma fairness enye dwuma enu yifrim no ensema ebe chire ni but no krani mamemfa wafidie so emo elections committee na so far there so good they've been very fair.
Okay, and out of that no Omaka can say this time no omo allow proxy voting. So exactly. What supporters are?
Yes.
Oh.
Now I'm got to what be winning, what winning. Me and I support. Maybe just this Tuesday, almost last week here say abra mo the guidelines abba for party aspirants. Ye nyina agye to. Ye wa say a failure percent MPP for ankasa efa security and de akọ guard a monitor
within the party and security
abra mama guidelines say there ma regional chairman constituency chairman obi akoto aba free ho na nka police then they went to justify their case to elections committee say person failure ye fa internal security Medina omobo boy na esre.
So he for this internal security no.
And phobia omo free say baby a ekono. O man we are rigging no say no me the last time entimi maso. Enti me intel nyina na my omudin omo ka say the D-Day and tokwa besi eni now I wouldn't talk about senator umpe party ni and no say any power be muntino obia I study
okay
and the only way person is a failure the party security meaning about what will be paying
honorable obeka say you're speaking in parables so ka say omo de he for this party security na baba
well osha list of the buyer it favors one candidate but they know themselves. Fortunately, elections committee and also Omanyantu. And what means that 2023 acquire Omo Faso. Even that I got 37.4%. This time Sakwan, you have chance. They use the EC. Me say EC, et me friend. Boss, me to me friend. EC now, or what police station. Also, opening ME zero. No man instructions. Faring one candidate.
Hey,
me man zero.
2023.
Yes, I have all the evidence.
Later no, sir, EC rep no. Woman or mobile confess say
yes. Why they give, and one of them in the video, Walwali, I'll mention it. Walwali, I got 92 votes. Now, Omuka immediately na obi yishen botomo.
Hey,
yeah, and we have the videos. And the chairman himself met me at Kutuka International Airport. So Kajem said, they promised Papa no 100%. Inti minya be the number go monimase. Inti no mam zero.
They promised most definitely. They promised Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
But out of 92 no.
Number go monimase. They gave me zero. Kutuka International Airport. He told me, Osre and Oka. Okay, today.
Wow. Talking about ASR, the Wakasisi, doesn't mean say the top to bottom approach, you know, it's a deliberate thing.
Oh, yes.
Said a favor.
Oh, yes. But, Omunya, and go postpone, but I too late.
Postponing the date.
Yes.
For voting, you know. I didn't see the man who is Omunya and postponing.
That's so much from the Fenia Konoa. Omo who say, in your man and ye easy, sir. I mean, you're tough. One person handling them. And this time, sir, MCs, any CEOs, any ministers are not contributing to one person. It's not there. Because they themselves, they are not sure of the outcome.
Talking about MCs and CEOs, and you're a member of parliament, Usha Dudu Omaba out, Ebekasi rally support behind Dr. Bawumia. Still, I and also be one of all these people represent a constituency.
Omo ego. Any acquire Omo Faso a treaty me. 2023. Most of them are afraid even to come closer.
Omo treaty was saying.
Now, say you saw what happened. They were all part of it. To make sure, say, because mechanical, because me nipa, use me. You can't use me.
Also, you think so? Money you use more.
Yeah, obia use me. Me position there. As we know, me don't see that be a medidi. Enti adia ya magana and kwana me. O adia ya interest. Obe catch me menye. Say in the interest of the country. Menye. And they find me to be a very difficult person. Yentini and control me.
Okay. When we say we need position, but obedience over say idea and also in a way a bit me a grounded sebia wubenya contract. But say what buying a honor man say what buying a rulia. The possibility say wubenya contract no high. And then Honorable Ken, the past administration no wunyinya contractor.
Of course. Me top pickups 240 pickups use once. Every month. Na me dey minya contract. But omo ka se minya contract no. Omo munya bia na. No mo dey anso mo dey at least there's evidence of me minya contract. Me dey be boa party. Omo so e dey no mo dey.
No ye almost side that when huna na say
me bibia
obi beka say a good deed is lost when it's mentioned. Inti bia me ye bibo apart in the I didn't come out to talk about it, but party paying for the enemy say me ye
me ye adoye no ma party no babia. Okay. And you say me per position and my minister contribute to a candidate. He wants to be secured of his position. Make the contributor to party itself. Tama your position. Near Yesika. Na Yesika as late as May 2016. Na pickups to constituency Ukrainian. When I'm control American cars. Pickups used 240. I can mention all the MPs on Betty Academy because we have the list. My manager, Constable, and Mohammed, they have all the list.
Okay.
But I know they have me. What you say? We all live with our conscience. And now, Nintia and how many say? Or say, anybody who is a leader and is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right. So long as I get criticism from others, it means I'm doing something right. Because who criticize you, you step on toes. But the country's interest is supreme. Okay. For Ghana, we MPP new, we NDC new, Mecca.
There was an amount to be a mention and with support out the boa a party. Mekai say engineer Kwabeneji Agyapong Ebeka say Sasi Kana Woka say the no crib biasa.
Sabrano. I don't know a young man when we school for. Now I could have gone further to give more details. Dr. Prekudumu I a witness my contribution to Eduboy. But in 1992, we're talking of they don't even know this history.
Okay. Then you still stand by it saying, do you discuss Amao?
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
I see. Do you get worried and hurt? Say party what dedicating Wama na a name we hear or in a way one more support and I say individuals be our boy or more than much amount. Aya.
Oh, nipa. Ebeya me hwe wo mu baby am take wo mu free bam fie is legon yet odidi young men and omo ye me enemies but because Bible Quran o si Yesu esa akwatafo du yare no ba ko pe na beda na se but you know what me awakan the flip side and he said party for no ehunu a Ghana for de omu ade amaye.
Okay.
Now no yeko pon katamanso. Testimony nipa mienu ebe ma wo me ho. Bako osi maami bi oye woman police station woman organizer.
Okay.
Ochi ade anopa. Na ye hu ne ye ena anwa ejanu ehwe ni gu no ho nanim. Ene sebe ne nufu ho nyina. Omu fra party panyin bi a Oma Mwao Anna of Frame of Castle police station woman organizer Panamso the Fred 37 Monfani Shamayo and they brought the woman we did no money equal any doctors in the Kokasai no see 50,000 okay Benz in a year I'm so I'll pay don't we have preparation Anna Mamma ewi but papa no my expertise over baby dance here but obai senior offer party painful OBM1 na me as central MP offer me na be yes ama no de odi dance here chiro me nam referee 2 the profound one or the most serious one mami bi enso be dia dance here say na ne ba apasi when you admission to medical school when a police station woman organizer I will bone katamanso and na aka few days na aso na admission etwam to onye sika and also obi chense ko onwa bu Canada Japan ho ohun we a obeboa enti oba me nchen no e wo parliament we share girl no resource and say when kwade metu ama ba wo free and also free adanse asokwa tam so and am me fro MP and am friend na the speaker asama adanse asokwa MP no e be ka kire me say wo no anya osika na o de chicha dia and kokotua
san MP ne kan
yes maybe review the woman repeated it which means no we feed that and she will never forgive that MP. And then, girl, or 5th year, every year, I pay the school fees. You see, enye baby a wofi nko a okay why say me for 37 o mu di mirika e prepare bibiama because of my contribution to 37 military hospital uko Ashanti region there were 47 members of parliament both NDC and MPP na Komfanochi oncology department o mu machines asai unu yaba uko cancer treat patients egugu from sa na doctor be appeal to me na mkaje so wonko meba ti Saturday or by Tuesday Saturday na mko Kumasi enyumre what I saw agre hui omo the cardboard and atoto and omo the stones atoto se me na mba first me na mdiso I will Komfanochi hospital na me a touch me e ma de mo ya de papa bi onon de rutu se na me yare em adurachiri na me yere edda from no de nsa aturo ko so he said what I will pay this money and the other say send me be no so omo agent wa ha obetimi a service machine but was say yamfa $145,000 na ma onye I'm so okay and next Saturday Monday my mom musika no it bon for agent no man na tie why apart from me MPP candidate in obi antimi winning because Ghana for Jimmy D TNC emra your for agent no and I'm so and the weekend the misro Monday meba na me disika mo asema papa kan ya fe and say o say honorable can Agyapong na me ne ka say me say hi o say won ko ade o chira Sunday meba be start when so this kind of money
even though now face kind of the fact say one man well you know
the Monday sharp and I'm a man $150,000 actual bill no 145 but at least doctors in painful you know those things say bibi betimesi and so we got to talk mattress pillows bed sheets say oncology department or admission ward no say aya mabro so at least for mattress bed sheet any pillow and tuso e man nipa no na so
instead of say just cupboard keke wo for
wo say nipa enye ti say nia wo mo dida wo ti say sebi aponchi bia wo ana krama bia wo ni nyina wo mo hwe ba unim doctor no ba ko eko radio so eko can say me and I'm here contributions here and the MPs were threatening him.
Threatening the doctor?
Yes.
So about
yes, Ashanti region.
Or mention MPs in the show.
I know them. Because they supporting one person and two because Adi also Omoye Oma said and they were threatening the doctor. Besides that, emergency ward so me call what I saw. I later went again and donated 200 hospital beds. If you say Omoye, Ghana for even equal rounds, my whole hospital in Yoma. Mama Efiam Kwanta in Yoma. Mama Cape Coast in Yoma. Hospital in Yoma. Which of the candidates? Say which of the candidates and Omuwatima agree beyond MPP party? Ebua Ghana for. This is why Ghana for you Magin say. Me my empom Ebua me show actually more for. And in Ghana, they are going to vote for me.
Okay, Honorable, what can't they say, Mame Emfa, polls Global Info Analytics, Edituja, November. Oma, Dr. Bawumia 42.7%, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, 17.7%. Undisclosed, Womo just Omudo Kase Metuama we and as say, 14.9%, and undecided, 19.3%. Who be say any grounds no said ye wo kasesi said ye adoya wo ye said ye so manfo bi wani e mo testimony na eye grounds no so people say ba ebu wa bemu ana
me ana me hwe bi kura o
wonhwe Meaning a wunjindi.
No, me shebi.
Also, say won shade. What's be about at least.
Madam,
what say?
Omo de nipa sen. Nipa sen and we interview. 210,000. Who go for 2,000? Now they decided. Now another trick. Oppose. Or start a time ben with Dr. Bawumia. Percentage ben or what is what you have 42. That alone should give it. And na Canada Agyapong ejina 17. The last time okasi menya say na menya say nti me hwebi say me ma no emu baba mu I'm staying focused. Focus. Giving my message.
Okay, we stay focused because no can Agyapong they said we see Ghana had ye bold no be anim say we sikani na sikani de o be say nkoso ana ye wadoye edenti ene ma wo hu se mame entu franka e ma me party na me di Ghana enim eden ya ono.
It's a good question. You know, let me tell you, money is good, but money is not all. So uti ekrom na wo fi se nkwa wo sika na obia wo Ghana enya kwa ma wa one day. So what kind French Revolution, the masses will revolt against you, kill you, and take what you have. And even that is in the Bible. Aquatophobia, Bible no say, omo yabie na abomination. Nti yama omo kokrum, na do omo gu gate yano a omo ntumi kom. Omo decide say, ekom di omo. Omo tina gate na chi a omo with the kom. Omo ko eno one option. But so omo tumi e force eko kuromu ha either so menya duane adi anaso wombe komo enti eno two options no they decided to go into the city and the Bible nature say emra ekromu wofo hu wo no omsi abomination omu dwane enti omu so edidi pintin eye kama enti sa ustavu nipa da bia ekom ahochira Arab Spring ebetimi asiwa and again I mean can be sure I go and pitch businesses with investors ukwa they are more comfortable say and can we president so that you can secure their investment niami nyina adakru for 30,000 acres adidomi 30,000 acres sege 56,300 acres in Iran. Based on trust, the record. Medruon no my research about me, and they are prepared to take a risk. But so your president, believe no assume because you can protect their investment, and they are ready to come and invest to reduce unemployment rate. My concern here is the youth unemployment. And me decide say me contest it, and with all business connections and business acumen, I will be able to reduce unemployment in this country by industrializing Ghana. And my say sika minkwame wo as you say no cannot help the country. If you are just positioned with the manu beka say adie we nkwa ebeko so we share 5 northern regions. My sister so ukohwa asase e daho na yenya president ni vice president ni continuously every ho no want to develop that area out of. And so may the one statement pay first may the Minister of Agriculture Ebeko Northern Region to promote agric. Ministry of Agriculture, the headquarters will be in the 5 Tamale. And may the investors member. Now the difficult part our north only say and my voter for any Accra plains is again any advantage because I only omuka in your mind northern region any voter. The first question they ask, what is the distance from location a person ya dey need to Temaport and now airport and who goes against the north. And you have to be president with conscious effort. Say, I'm going to develop the place. And I'm saying Tamale Airport, about 90% of it at the cargo sections.
Okay.
So that from a hot to Europe is about 5.5 hours. Now every evening, planes, cargo planes at the Newman Airport. Well, my sister, me businessman,
okay.
Ebi
mo so ewo view say you trust the country in the hands of a businessman. What the bear rich them. There's no way so better how many businesses are collapsing. Or the I know you been at the moment.
Yeah, very simple. Omo in business here and a beka say me baby o hear me from a say dumping. Baby a mabedri. Me yankopon kura betu ameka. Yeah, said me be fa Ghana sika and they are enrichment. Yankopon betu ameka. Rather, it's good for the businessman because me a businessman. Frustrations we go through. Ghana establishing business we are enemy to the government. Policies are binding beninano. It doesn't encourage businesses except foreigners.
And Tina, recently you made a comment about say GRA injuries or Mohante businessmen.
Me coastal at the park coastal ni Lebanese in India you share war. Me coastal 14,000 tons. Around the area about 1,000 something. Now we share the fleet of trucks a bang ebe fish as a load fish. Now many the enipa emma regularly. Now omo the GRA for betina me coastal for 3 months. Now omo arrogance pa. Or no worker from GRA. Instructions are Obama owner no. You have no idea. Meanwhile, no Lebanese in anything. No. Till one day I called them and said, Mumra, how many trucks is this a small coast on our Wukana? Have you seen that 3 months now mobile? Why do you treat Ghanaians like that? Why? I didn't think you leave Lebanese off the hook. Let's share trucks, businesses are all here.
Omo reason is saying.
Almost say only a small scale. Na small scale no. Trucks no ebe yiko, eba na yiko. Large scale. Me my register VAT. I'm with your taxes no. And what more better. And this a year making. Almost changing company ni been 5 times. Lebanese for. That's what they do. Again, Ghana, South Korea loan, and they are expanding business. My sister, 35%. Now, bank be by approaching so. Yabama may almost the state of the steel plant in Yabama are here 22%. Abra 8 companies are when we steel in foreigners. They take a loan from Omkrum. Between 3 to 5%. And to me, I would demand 22%. Madam, I'm no more competing. And here, damn minimum what to do for businesses in this country. Yeah? Say now, me no crazy no more permasim. A crutch for more to me a co. Marco Jessica 800 million. Somebody boost to businesses, entrepreneurs. No more formal development bank. Development bank no masa disikano akoma commercial banks at a rate of 18%. What business no? Because bank na with this 18% and also at an interest better so because or default you are expecting your 18%. So what have you done to Ghanaian businesses? I have the experience. Okay. I know what to do. I call something Asia Miracle. Asia Miracle, we say, we identify your boss. Say, we're a veteran in business. What are his challenges? government ebetimi aboa no ema wa expand no watimi a create more employment. They give loans untria interest, but they will ensure the payback. That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. So without interest, but you can't
you pay back. Okay. But Ghana ha default rate and also. Into the better politics are ombegu country. No?
Okay.
But we still have to believe in Ghanaians. So we are capable of doing everything. But at the same time, we have to be disciplined. And your party has some, and your mini has some.
Okay.
Why? Yeah. Government will be a shareholder in the business based on the percentage of sika the amount akoto equipment here. When you pay it off, the business is yours. We move on.
But now sika without interest, nani pano 8 year government and so better survive it.
So why can I answer question? Who's in any pan 8 year?
Say in si one no so no beti media dane. For instance, ye exchange rate eba na ye forex enye stable. Na ukoma nipa ni sika. The time nipa ni betua no na se bia sika bia dollar na higher. How do you
you pay it in dollars. Again, the key point here is that employment. Don't think of the money that you are going to make alone. The people that you create jobs for them. A hokurano taxes can offset their loan. What you say? Look, why is it that China for almost citizens Sisika, no interest, nothing, to go and invest in Africa? Now, Okuemi, why are imports? A year Ghana for a year there, and he said, Ghana products, one board in China, wako import to a duty. Why? Okuyanino has no subsidies. Fertilizer, Otuya, other chemicals, Otuya, Okoji Lona, in Siwu, Oba Nebia and board. Enti agro processing industries, Omo Betwa, Omo ton at a higher age. Near ethanol plant, Ewo Adidomi, $100 million. Many conform the as Omo catch them say Ghana a bro a boarding. Enti Yankoto a browning free Brazil. Nam say obi a maimati Ghana a Germany. Some baby juma ama water for when you be a Menkoto a bro no way. Whatever it takes to reduce the cost of production, Ebama yaya competitive, I'm going to do it. That is mechanized, large scale with irrigation, a long-term investment, but I'm prepared to do it. I don't say, so to me a brono $150 per ton. In 2 years, $100 million in America. So that's my goal now. In Ghana, in your mabwa a denny, and nam loan in Sivu. Another thing I cool businesses. They have to believe in me. And he said, electricity. Electricity. The cost of electricity, Malusu 2 investors. They came here, India, for be buy. A Juma a person, and will be some say, into electricity, a boat say. And I'm so, a 15 cents per kilowatt hour. I say, how? On Tiase. They move the company factory on Kiabayan, Cote d'Ivoire, at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. How are we going to compete with Ivorians? Now, my lawyer is into poultry. Oframia also to Kwako Africos. He has selected 3 biggest poultry farmers to go and learn poultry in Ivory Coast. I was sad. That is why you need a businessman who have experience. Maybe I'm a manufacturer as well. And I mean challenges in businesses are say to me a solve our problem now. Employment is creative.
Kasafa a solve our problem now and a daily guide Ediaba. I will ban $4.5 billion food imports. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
Yeah, let me explain it. Before you ban it, you should make sure say your supply exceeds demand. Into the first year, you have the preparation, no, ama farmers, some subsidies here making, because, bro, my sister, 5 northern regions, Ashanti region, Eastern region, Central region, Western region, Volta region, everywhere, it will bro, everywhere. And so, you import corn oil. This is an example of it. Now, majority of Ghanaians import say, you be a broya and what. Now, ukwa, pharmacy, papa bi, wabeche me bro 1,000 bags. Wadwa bro no na ba na onya buyers. Meanwhile, when you find wet process, no, ubetimi anya, in your mobile 5 room at a go. Okay. And a dry one, ubenya 3. Into wet processing, the machines, no, the board, then it dry again. Okay. Wet process, you can get ethanol, you can get starch, you can get oil, you can get poultry feeds, you can get carbon. Carbon. Sir, Pepsi Cola also BS one. Yes. And now the quantity now we 50,000 tons. Breweries you have ground. They don't even buy to 50,000 tons. And no cry a problem. And as a export the difference is $30. I'm saying, well, a big wire waste in it. Let's export it and still make the $30.
I see.
Right? We corn grits, Syria, to say APB. A brilliant me. We. Good. Right? Got a new boy. Why is Syria? We package the NFA.
Of course, oh, yeah, no war. Where a gun in India.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no war. Wasa Amenfi, Wasa Krupon, and a boy see ASA. These are the people I'm talking of. Say, we have to identify them and help them.
Okay. Ain't it we say na you bet me a ye wa say no. Ye de free man on nebano and no and I will come once and say bane. Honorable ye kasa say you made mention of and nam coastal. Yeah. Does it mean say we bane a coastal so ana?
Yes. Products why not? Why not? I'm going to build Mauritania, Morocco, Namibia, Angola. That is where Ghana for a fishing harbor okay. Now banning importation will not affect them because Mamikas themselves, if they don't get it right, I'm going to give fishing vessels to canoe owners. So I canoe no chicken to no they about fish market. We are going to give them right. You give them fishing vessels with government guarantee loans, everything for them to pay in 10 years, no interest.
Hey.
Yes. My sister, yes, sir. You import $450 million fish a year into this country. Now, Obama, put here for 1 year, 450 million at fishing vessels. Do you know how much money we are going to make out of it? And how many years would they offset 450 million? Because the fishing industry is between 80 to $100 billion. And Ghana, we are not taking advantage of the sea.
What sea sweet? What can also the Ubey hotel Ube sea airports would the Beko and yes. Obi baby say Sanya maka kaka we on Nobu Kennedy Agyapong ekeke. He fan okofesika ba beka mekai say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa campaign say politicians dey mutimi twantro especially say mo ye campaigner and someone mo beka no ye someone bi wo no ma ntumi enye. Obekwa okofesika wo hin na wo dey aye we nya.
Mama sika ye benya no haya.
Ye benya sika wa
because we have to get our basics right. When we have the basics right, say sika ye nya wo Ghana ha ekwaya ye faso and spend this economy. I will stop it and make sure that we put into good use.
Ube stop it. How are you going to stop
the
it?
loopholes? Ask the finance ministers themselves. They will tell you the loopholes. I'll block all the loopholes and make sure that revenue no abayo yet media yes our project in here. Again, Mami answer. If I tell you say I'm going to build a hotel in the middle of the sea, I've lined up investors already, and the builder himself abekurumha menena baha. Madam, I just don't talk. I brought the Jordanian to see Sa hotel no. I was in Zionumu. I was Dubai. I brought him here. We've inspected the place. Ochusu from Committee 3, Watra Habo no. Because of the Habo. Into Obanenim to Jehovah Witness side hono. And when you be penetrating, I could see his hotel no epunum. Obahano. And what catch him so, no minim, no catch him so. The classmate were on in the Harvard. A B5. Now, yes, still, you know. I was a classmate, you know. So we went to Santoku, Zania friend, Villaggio, Japanese restaurant, and a Kotanasi. So we need at the center of the World Hotel, you started. I've laid down the plans. And again, the answer to your question is, I am partnering, Ghanaians are going to partner investors. I am a woman who am 100%. If government has to guarantee loans, Krama, local banks, you know, Amasika, I will also force them, because the government is guaranteeing, you cannot charge them 35%. Well, sir, you knock them out of business. I've lined up 13 billionaires, but I could become 14. Or no, or build ships, or design and build ships. Indian billionaire. On a year, president of Billionaires Association in Dubai. He was here. I mean, in a call. Charles BC was there. Ready. What forced me and campaign into sign MOU to be February. Also, on the young man 50 acres for Takoradi Port, he will start building. So that is what I mean. What you say? I have investors to say, Maji Adidomi 30,000 acres. Here by ethanol plant. I'm doing it with the investors. What I am interested is the employment. 2 factories in Adidomi and Adakulu, 5,000 workers. A whole and a government, any taxes, a fee, any production, export a year, a buying so, you have to take risk in business. And we don't have to be myopic thinkers. Oh, no, really, as soon I mean, here, Melkoto Iron Ross, now a big project number. I wanted a discount because around 8 companies, meaning I are foreigners. So what? I'm going to build a steel plant. And I've done exactly that.
I see. Honorable, the work Kenyan idea, Ebeboa or mindful. And again, Ebesaya Babi Drew say, as a several year or Mampenina and son and Yama Waki Kenyana, what's in Yana?
And I'm just Magia Assassin, 30,000 acres. Oh. Adakulu, 30,000 acres. Oh, Adidomi, 56,300 acres. Yet tomatoes.
Okay.
Near Kani, near cherry tomatoes. Spain, they were contract already that they want to buy. Oko Northward, soya bean. They were contract from Chinese company, 2.5 million tons already. You know what I say? Plotting Ochirako. I've acquired Asasi 15,000 acres. And here you 100 acres per for pharmaceutical industry, the biggest in West Africa. Meaning I on hold because of campaign.
Oh, okay. So a idea, a yet dinner will be that.
Oh yes, win or lose.
Lose. Oh, okay.
me are very daring.
Okay.
Win or lose. Now I go to Asasika. No me jet to work again. How?
Because I mean, because say who the president who we more then no what's me establishing in
you. See, when you know,
idea will be
idea.
Okay, mommy and kind as someone who can when they say I don't speak good English, good enough English to go to IMF for loans, tell them this: Ghana needs experts in job creation, not experts in loan collection.
Yeah.
I hear from a very good in our more expert in speaking good English for loan collection.
Now, why not a better TV so I can't say, oh, young Toma, sa candidate way on the Tibrofo, na Canadian Japan on Tibrofo. China noa, Yakoba Bision, on the Brofuna Yajuma. Korea for, on the Brofuna Yajuma. Malaysia for, at the Brofuna Yajuma. Only mistake. India for, almost fix it, steel planting. One day, me buy my iron rods line every 222 meters. To become Gina, it a train. Now, my friend, I'm so young call lunch. Now, don't call Usu Noble. You call Mr. Tessa me camera for and a backo sorry. Oh, boss. No one in a chibrofu. Me imagine say India a British colony into automatically these are engineers. Krabie, di Krum, province, Kasanu, different. Do language, and I yes, machines, you know, your tongue. Day na Ghana and Kwade, your leaders, you know, say, this a brofun. Now, Ghana is Kafuan, a Mudu was a doctorate degree. Yeah, the doctor, the man cry, yeah, the chair, based on the Juma Waye. And all over the world. So, say, na, take for no, Bemwa, unya educated people here. And this is what Ghana. You see, the problem we have in this country is brofo. Now, brofo, we are, say, yeah, now, IMF. Yeah, but some Cassia, ye kai. Yes, we have failed. We have to admit, as people, apologize to Ghanaians and move on. But you can't, Musi Ghana. Now, a whole lawyer, a team Bejinaho, a case, Canadian Japan, Tiprofu, Obizu, Mekwa, come, motherfucker. Even if I say, motherfucker, and a Ghana for Benya Jumaya, oh, that is good. Now we'll be a Tinko. That is good. Now your pocket is empty.
So meaning say as someone because say you say lawyer touching and can say me say yem toma monto delegates into abama obi a una koma enha no bokako to blow and answer say bi asema wo kan we na ano edin dodo nti
no oka asem no makoto no blow. You see also come make a statement a good one must say a disco boy be a year audio be by video and some I will not repeat it and attach your minimum answer channel some minimum answer channel and continue your minister that the way OCDD a kufuado atem actually more Heathrow airport no say and you run in a niswa a kufuado government obaji minister.
Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Heathrow airport airtime in summer or kind mean to repeat it
why your lawyer paying.
Only I'm a lawyer.
Only a lawyer.
No, but I'm a classmate.
Okay.
Meaning the study boom. Me try economics, watch me literature. Yeah, ni a room former. A discourse ga former ni.
I know say na do anything.
Debbie, I can't say. First, Meka. This time you're too much to make.
Oh no. And also, no more for being no say. Hey, you sure no can Japan say you're taming or not? You're doing a lot of disservice to yourself. Why you nim one or you nim say? On a weekend there. Very
outspoken. I'm so strong. Even a Kwabami no do I. A lot of politicians will not even get the courage to come and speak to you because intimidation. They are still deceiving themselves that we are in power. We are not, and they are still intimidating. But I'm cool with it. na menka se mtro enye se obi atumfu me matu me first
okay
and sa na mehu se Ghana for kura no na MP baako efre me no ka chem se masa se die edu so you are going to win name o kan credit politics yen kan cresa
sa na MP ne ka chere
yes na the speaker na me yire ho ti da bia o ye ma su we so kan
credit no credit kan so
oh ti asie but say it's affecting MPP party.
Wono kweka wo kan.
Yes.
Nka me ba ho abebisa say. Don't you think say ensemni bi wo hono mo a from 2013 to 2024 and campaign period no in a way no Emma National Democratic Congress upper hand over MPP because of ensembi okaye they use against party.
No.
No kwebi say any.
No. Maminka yini chiro ni ana me pacha say men kasa no affect party no.
Oh, who kasa won come no.
Yeah, na me kasa chiro. Ye winning election 2020. NDC for ko Benin Kantamanto. Papa bia na o lead MPP campaign. Ni shops bear 6 omo shi ni nyina.
Honorable. Who say NDC for ko Benin?
Yes.
Are you
community
do that?
Yeah. Because also NDC for
okay,
and they did that to the man. And to be quiet, me tell some man because share one and make a joke say. Samushi obia shop obia mo. Me teacher homes me fear ho. Me were the same liar President Mahama was. Yes, so because question fee. Everyone ana is easy obia anye. But President Mahama is a good friend. Oh, my heart, my penance on one supermassive genuine. And so MPP Hunti, look at the statement I made. Now, and let MPP for a issue against me say 10 cents of Canada Agyapong. Abra, many cars are similar in defense of MPP. Woman cautious stores in it. They went to Ashanti region. But the moment I made the statement, there was a halt. Have I saved the party or destroyed the party? And 10 sins of Canada Agyapong and MSA, Moses Kwaje 10 commandments. You know, all these years, what is here to be account at 11? And they say, men kwaka bibia and acquire 11 sins of Canada Agyapong. But I can assure you, say, Sankama Manu True. A choir the MPP for bifa yansi a chiwoma no mu kam ajeme wo no. But this time most of the presidential material may trust me a presidential material na enam MPP hunti. I stoop so low to defend the party. Omo mukasa omo presidential me president opa ye ne maintenance 1 and 1 sabusu so workers do say no motu muka. But politics indeed Obia to me to do whatever anyhow, but this time I ignore them.
So in no ubu ponkosho wachia, do you regret making certain statements? Do you regret defending your party in that manner?
Yeah, for the payment. Send almost here to yes, that is why I apologize to President Mahama, and I will continue to apologize to him. And then when could defend the MPP? Yes, me informant to Yoko. That no crown, no cranny. Menini share 1 and 1 da but me who the picture any for journalist near all you know but and go for year campaigns and making it Japan me informant Yoko
oka informant asemo ebi eka say oh honorable Ken there ye can youth ye can grassroots omanfo epena sempa Musa dankwa enso eye hwehwemu ode betu dwa se si ye ka nkofo mo support wo pa NDC fo e support wo yie pa nti se wo compare say in a way it's a competition into mo competitor no mo fo mo e support wa. Don't you think say expose the weakness of a party not structures and executives
and actually will say the Canada Agyapong back, even NDC for will vote for me.
But and then looking at a primaries are mobile becono.
Right.
And you woman on a delegate and mobile to
again. They have a voice.
And you woman so na and grassroots and also delegate. How are you going to transform way for into a delegate and I say in a way a bit me as so much amount.
So NDC need to work cultural say for Canada Japan Bryan in bar yemi cry beto amana is a strong message to you not to make a mistake.
When you say baby so on the other side no omhu ne say wo ba to abamom but they just want to have you say
the flip side. I'm not a weaker candidate.
Okay.
I'm bold and decisive leader. I'm not going to be coward. They see other candidates as a prey. I bet me at show almost so just like me and this is over me. I am not going to accept defeat 10 as early as 10 a.m. Young Kali MP Saba anyway. Namako.
And I know already Justin Kodia ebe kind say sad decision of coming out to accept defeat wasn't a sole decision. It was a collective thing. Even Onunimpono came in and Kanya Samboa. To be fair, no, and yet Dr. Bawumia Kasana didn't pay a buy in painful in an
own political experience in a say. Now, almost I don't say you could take a decision, abra ye kai aba. Ye now we accept defeat. Why be no other parliamentary candidates? That is why we lost miserably with the pieces.
Almost no more Johnny Ghana for you now.
Ghana for and he said, hold on, madam, we are mistaken. You have to accept. And Koya Wadrin say, Uko city on the fence. Why Epimenides? Unkoha Emaha. No. Why mistaken? Be bold and say so. It was a mistake on our part. So Munina and Koya. And the other child say, any part 20 could take a decision, I want to make a mistake. Let me say, now me free, Alex Markin. If ye, me ko na ba, so muka wie. Me see kwemwa. You say breaking news. Papa no, ebaya, wa accept defeat. Na ye gusu kan aba. Typical example is Tema Central. Sanyame agelusu seat no so pa. Enyame gelusu seat no. Uti say yan kan we ye no. Announcement in the back pepe and NDC for bugu aiso. I had to call reinforcement to the EC. And Ukraino, woman call for one pen so where their boss, and we are so good. Still, they forced Tema West EC to declare Tema Central for NDC. Nam see hinene yampene. Here court and people fontieni. Right? Yamfa gentle and a nipa of green one kwana on or minor and now party no on your good leader. Me say when these guys were going to court, I was the only person many have your marking and your court. That is how come we got Tema Central. Where were they? Omukura omono a benefit to more. Where were they?
A benefit to almost saying.
Now mimi ko president dibi. Mimi lusu inti bankobi. Mo amuko bi amuji yiri mo no. Enne ba ya bro. Hwe Tema good maha police here why. Tesano police station. Omo di ba ho ebe kai. Alex Markin we bold. We bold. MPP for you gani. Na akano. Na DC for more. What are we talking?
Talking about Wabo Yonko, Honorable Alexander Fenyomakin. The Ebinomo say Omuye disappointed in leadership, the way I would see yet near my parliament in the one of my stage we say Yachi women and would ye anymore. Omone say and now critics. And even with the ruling party, they have discussed
NDC for Agyapong Refi and a critics in Iran position say Alex Markin will be so minority leader. It should come from Eastern region. It should come from Ashanti region. But I'm so on from but now I get attention.
ebi mo penisi.
Oh, din. First rank mabubu mu nyina din. But this time me my friend I catch a crash Japos me too. Because now ubetimi adidi for the rest of your life. And my woman yes as a winner MP. Now me who to me pa. Intimate I don't look nice apart from my voice. Although nipa ba me nchen no school fees and my would ya too and I say ubape me se ko MPO.
They say they won't call a sabio. What's the son?
Yeah. That be tracy catch na sikani tria mu and have some pressure.
One more time of pressure.
Yeah, say nipa no. One plan is over money bibi na watwa. Or the neba edinachi or the way I say and let me fear. By 4 months in the grab and call us in. And yeah, we are and come with peace of mind. And it's a ubo breya. And yeah, MP one bit me more so bad. Say, the pressure will form come up.
Even campaign and message
yeah. Because my second was a sika me to be a mutual. And you know, and coming.
Sika would you be as a saying?
Oh, so we call around, obi the car, a buy. Ebeti wasema untimi hwehwe na onko, so you have to give him something.
See. So meaning says it's a ubetimi aye, you know, presidential candidate, and I say even to get after the primaries and I say to be a flag bearer near there, you don't need less than $100 million. No cresa.
Oh, I know they exaggerated.
Sir.
Oh, I know they exaggerated.
And no matter what it was roughly discussing Ubenya to be a flag bearer.
Baby, I don't want to say it. The opponents are watching.
Hey, Honorable Ken, I said you don't want to say. You don't want to say.
No, this is strategically.
Somebody is aspiring to be, you know, a presidential candidate or to even be a flag bearer for any of the parties. Ne plano person osua bibi if it was ahomboa san
on your ready say a very costly planning is very expensive.
Okay,
very expensive.
Oh,
now why your budget kura akono obekọ koduru ho assembly ade beto anim you will be forced to pay.
Oh,
another it ain't
easy.
Yeah,
ain't easy no so no. Dr. Bawumia can say my examples. Say President Kufuor enye one term okoya and a woman toma no citing na Kufuor and so the former president enti because of that so we try first na say wenya yensan emfa 2 million money bill.
I will not let you land. Mamima, they are twisting history.
Okay,
and we have to straighten it. Obi a woye diabolic and obi make his statement.
Oh,
enya no correct first. The first flag bearer of MPP, any Professor Dubois, Oko Bakuno. One, President Kufona Oboni did example. Adinti and one can say, a Dubois in Ko Bakuno, President Kufuor and Tiamanan come or contest. And what do we need? But before I forget, say Obiani Wako Bakwa win, Dr. Buzia. Orani, Owini, Liman, Orani, Owini, Rollins, Orani, Owini, first time. Mahama, or vice president, Orani, Owini. So don't let us
was IT ni pemi no.
And I'm person or come no kore. Emma delegate who no order that womunti or to see history. I'm bold to tell you, say or to see history.
No crabia sign.
No crabby. That near the Mabubo begin. Busy, what is so called 2 times? What is that Liban called 2 times? What is that Rollins called 2 times? What is that Mahama? The first time no year or called 2 times. Please. Don't come correct. But what some say, you see, instead of apologizing to MPP for and Ghanaians, a friend who could justify. Well, one, President Kufuor. Nientia oko 2 times. Amano onye party ni member ntino onim. So onim one. And go member kisa history no.
Na Dr. Bawumia nya
party. No party ni. No party ni. 1996 no.
This is onim
exactly because
party no
onim yeah history because President Kufuor won or went 2 times because Obakaya Ebiana Edidia Manousa. It took Afarijan 5 days. 5 days to come and make the announcement. Obayanson or say, I need protection. We are Baguniba. So Nipa can say Chihuahua. That's just a Kululubi Akoso. And when I was here, man, protection, I will buy Kofo 39%. Niaka in our Togo, rolling Sedia. And no, am I who said no. Kofo also appreciated Yadubu in 31 to 39. Yeah, we are no crown was it 39. What you say? Now, side justification, oh, yeah, even Yadubu, yeah, mano, second chance. Who have you said, you boycott to parliament? And you boycott to parliament. And he wrote a stolen verdict. Even that, yeah, mano, second term. So, my sister, what are they saying? Kufo, because of Afarijan, 5 days it took him to give announcement because of Olusunti. President Akufo-Addo, the first time, 2008, he won the election by 49.7% against Mills, but he couldn't cross the 50% plus 1 vote. And until he called second round, and also Obia and Crosso, and over the time, I could decide, and I President Mills, and we knew 23,000. 2012, we all saw what happened again. To send the year Akufo-Addo, and until we decided to give Akufo-Addo the third chance. But with the idea, and Tama West, Ablekuma West, or your progression, you know. Idea will 1.2 million. Kufo di Obenya here and the core here and Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo left with 6.7 million. He won with 6.7 million. About 6.7 million, dear Jawa, over to us. We have 4.6 million. A difference of 2.1. My sister. The by nature.
Who attribute ASR laws not to say Abraham Obabem, there were a lot of things that a see here, Nuntiama, or Manford do na bufu because now at the end so a year one MPP for a Casana say we have a discussion almost say enye what was you see a ma or friend say yenny I am called for an uncle to Abano. It's an send no mobu of Union and also come home.
Have you also asked yourself that question?
A lot of policies. I mean, recently, President Kufo can be a progression. Where? Any idea to way. Any year you. I will say a more year
from Medubwa him. Kufo.
Okay.
Nana Akufo-Addo. Any or no? Where baby a dear. Where baby a dear. Sekubena Afra, our theatre and Kachacha complete. Watch you from free as soon as say, I Chacha complete. Into Ubana by associating. Now, what can be Mammy answer? What can be first? No, or say, means someone make a career and a my losing election.
Yeah, that's what Muam Casamon Coff.
Young Coffo. Woman message. Message is to destroy other candidates. Me Omudia Bryan, Omudia Irene, candidate here. If you know, but what I catch I say, we better build the Ghana economy. Now you walk $1 to 4 cities. Now you free soon 17.5 or 4. Now I catch I say, Canadian Agyapong Kasa Wakai. Obi Oye presidential candidate. Who got wrong? You didn't speak about economy. And I dig it. Still, any other election. Who got lose now you are going to attribute it to Kennedy Agyapong. Semi Kasachira woman omutie and almost say, then can you too late for them? Me catch them say, I was granted interview. A war. Metro. Nam culture say. Ghana doesn't need change. change needs Ghana. Hey, sir, arrogance near you know. They didn't listen. They didn't listen.
Oh no, but so be dear. Na say enko ye kra. And I obeka say change no mo dimri ke ko say there be.
But na enko ye I don't think get to tear you say. Na enko ye. Me catch them say. Me catch them say. Look, Ghana for. Who decide papa way ba? Anybody at our government in Ghana for decided 2022. Emra sikano a drop wom. Emra businesses sikashi yena and one for umwadre. I was not part of the government. I was a member of parliament.
But now on body beer, now on that body beer so.
Omu propaganda. Board the ben dem call. The ben and ya dem call board also. The first time na Christian church. If you don't know, Christian church on an board chair. My second round here and on them buy. Injury time no. And one of the years a board chair. Go there and ask Ghana Gas the changes I brought there. Go there and ask. Now you see, madam, I bompa is obenyeska. Sika ye pa o. Enye nneoma nyina de bata pa. Ha ye ko budget. Na me hwe wo mu sika na wo mu yam sere. No mu yam sere.
Because obetimi kwa wo
exactly. And you know omu bi bia ni ho woni say Edebi MPP nipa bone. They actually went to Ghana Gas. Say omu aya omu nya dent on me. Inti bi buy a board chairman no. Bi bia ya ebetimi omu use against me. And you be surprised say NDC for wo Ghana Gas. I will appreciate him here and omu friend. Inti me wana omu friend say yaso wo kwa no Ghana Gas wo do omu sika ekoye investment e wa no subsidy a Christian church at time and a bad investment. I was not part of it. Enti newspaper no from here other publishing and I'm saying oh publish it for say Ibiana. I'll come with the evidence for you to see. Then he went back to check our Ghana Gas and it was a time one Ghana Gas for koye investment na many oh there's here enti the way yes running a politics no emwa but me this time me see my
kasa
ya me kasa
but maybe be drama wakasa na
at an appropriate time I will speak
but enu hono so na too late
too late I give it to faith. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka the
Obianka. But me statisa me fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that touch hand here, they catch us at Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me did try. I don't think I'm cars at Heathrow Airport. Obia dear. Onipa no ko gina ho se menti brofu. Obi a menti brofu. Between to a dime $500,000 ko for time. AU village at the chew. Emma would you rent or chihime and a native your or $4,000 amount. Unyanza way. Obrofu ni na hala. Obi a menti brofu to me to dan no reaction. Na no walk high no office or high. O mu to amano me man $50,000. But I leave it to faith. Mobian Canadian.
Honorable, unyi ni se obi ka se honorable Kennedy Agyapong na kuma ebena maybe omu feel se obi from wa you're too hard on the person.
But say me hard at an appropriate time.
Oh, say when you're hard.
At an appropriate time, I know everything about them.
Then that's one boy and some now.
My boy no pa. Me train. My edin you can be here.
Wo de say kombane say after prime minister no lose mo man na be spell ya
no answer me nya madwene sa na me ya metimi aka me nisrowe metimi aka e ba se medidi because I don't rely on politics to survive.
Obi the message about Mame and Kaima listening to Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong this morning on UTV. Maybe this morning on UTV gives me hope as a youth of this country. I am strong sympathizer of NDC, but should the MPP select Honorable Ken without contemplating, I'm waiting for him. And even if he doesn't win, he must go independent. Does it mean says Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and winning or be independent ana?
I don't know. I can survive with anything. Me ni omo time. But I know interest also mo ko wi aba no.
So what can omo ko wi abemo? Mami said, do you believe in structures no say ana?
I believe in the structures, but last minute, easy for no committee in minim.
Underground.
Yes.
So obey
use party security sir. Omo obia obabejina because ombekanyina that don't be gane. They come papa coffee.
Honorable Ken, I among aspirants in Yanano. So what kasa na se bia I mean the 10% course on there. Or reflected on a maybe a C 2013 2023 maybe anya would day doesn't mean say in a way no Emma what harbor some kind of bitterness be against the Bawumia.
Me no wonder the crowd. My life no he doesn't exist.
Hey.
Because he is existent okay. That's how I see myself. What do you say? Me abro ye munye nyina wo hwechire. But I just don't want to say anything. Na obi odidi matembia onim. One day, assembly our president Akufo-Addo fie the boy papa bidin now obi any if you work the next day no man post you and say oh okay but me fa obi asem enhye mitrim
okay
madam what is your trim up ube wuntem
so doesn't mean say
asem enhye mitrim me come we are my free
doesn't mean say after the primaries and on as a Dr. Bawumia winner, will you campaign for him?
The last time I campaigned, you or to me for a phone, I can't thank you. No one said it didn't matter. Yeah, they were insulting me. Maybe call round. And my parliamentary candidate, baby, I'm a call. Obi Odino Kura, Napo. I took him to my warehouse. And your man, the chair. Now, our young boys, Omu Matem, send me man campaign.
Honorable Ken, only ni say woman sebi omubedi watem na eyo musu sebi omubeka say any say yan recently ye share ye mame na toshi and ye mo spell out doesn't mean say we were behind her until na mane kasa
na toshi you na nenam me no nafo
but say they was switch come
was switch no me onama na me nama me unim bibi aboa me me ntie social media Mintia news on Sanamba and Mibisa way. Minkai be ground. I stay focused.
Staying focused and your mabena opposite will display na yesh.
My vision. Ewa Ghana. Sa iya mega
$4.5 billion food imports.
Yeah, Kube. Ghana obia to Kubea and cran. Obano na ono munusio no dia duane no wato ni aka na gu. We no na sika wo kube one ya di kube we afro ye nye dwane ya ne hono no ya de ye chako two ya de ye ropes sa uko habo na shape no lande ropes akesi omina di kube ene ya di kube e fertilizer say 100,000 to 200,000 coconut plantation yeah import fertilizer. Right? This is organic fertilizer.
Wow.
Yediduya emre Europe, America, we say 10 pounds no, $15.99. Yansu kubeno, yebowiya ya no yame yatwakene. Na ye craft fertilizer. And we need between 100 to 200,000 acres across the country. What the assemblies, you know, Sikaya the Mawum, on Fanya coconut farming. The coconut juice from Thailand.
Kubeya.
Yeah, Kubeya. Yeah, there are juice everywhere. Eastern region, Central region, Ashanti region, Western region, Volta region. Everywhere you do Kube. I intimi and yes, juice be. Coconut oil, renifer, a white. Kubeya yanum waha ye. You see what we can do
with coconut.
Well, I say coconut. I am milk. The coconut here is some. This is coconut flour. This is coconut sugar. When I catch you say Ghana, you need a good political leader who understands business and who is creative and who is pragmatic. We spend $700 million importing sugar. We spend $350 million importing flour. When you know one kubenu betimi ayese ni ma wo here. But we are poor direction because any pana mo ko to abama wo mo no say yemko IMF yemko World Bank coconut toothpaste hwenyuma kubenko a etimi yo right another type of milk powder edi kube
coconut
and I my sister we have a lot of money in this country now the money involved would be a coconut plantation 200,000 acres will not be more than $20 million coconut udua modofo edua kubeno yet media yes any man way will not cost more than 20,000 a million my young research indeed almost you're worried so ubenya sikano wo he and I say I know what I'm doing
inti say nyame ya dom na say delegate a more opportunity na say Ghana for more opportunity within 100 days
speed 100 days in India I'll use it for conscientizing Ghanaians to change their mindset nyame no kan say Ghana for so we go and conscientize Ghanaians using more UTV mukamu tree kama niaba sa wona ya advert wo na two wano ati niaba fa we advert for the country the cost station way area ni afa Agyapong nom otiase kwami sefa kan na your broadcast senior ubedo woman say Ghana ni bia ahokirenti ompe Ghana we have to love our country before we can develop intermediate 100 days there I will conscientize Ghanaians to change their mindset and again that time I'll use CSIR for any tech for universities for I'll be meeting them say this is my vision a kwaban any nyina mo akrache for no ebefa ami aboa I will engage stakeholders our businesses to know their challenges before I come out with new policies. If you don't engage stakeholders they be who assume say oh despite he's making too much money you be cripple and so that wouldn't electricity cost and anyhow but when you engage them now obia can when you are formulating a policy you take into account business challenges and this is what I'm going to do in 100 days.
Okay. Minim say omanfo dodo na ni di wachi ebika honorable Kendi obi enyuma wo ebi say oh nkofo awafo mo adwuma nko 50,000 ebi say oh entina me bi sa no obetimi abo companies ahodo a we bi a currently adwuma
now companies so 19 companies in adwuma
a number of nkofo so awafo mo adwuma do you have the idea
but mama nka sam chiro question ya obisa me. There's a young man now. Obisa me question. And I may be companies. No? Boy, you show video no. Me wa ni afre me GRSA. Ya ni afre GRSA. Me na say. Into this time, I'm not going to tell you.
Unka companies no, but do you have an idea of Uncle Fonso wafa wo?
Yeah. This year I'm at 368. No workers 7,000 and I'm at 368 at the count. Even in opposition, I have almost 7,500 workers. Now, obi owa onyini adwuma no wonam hu sei. Ya ga ntiro second dey Japan dia no. Edan wei wonam ho ya ga ntiro second dey Japan dia no. Asasi wei ya ga ntiro second dey Japan dia no. Enti na green say Ghana for ankasa kura no don't believe say Ghana ni ebetimi abia adwuma amani nua yebi ni say broni nkwa. And until I'm see about changing your mindset, we are building confidence in Ghanaians to challenge themselves. Say, so that we take our destiny into our own hands. What do I say?
Yeah.
My sister, believe in yourself. Say, you bet me here. You know, with collective effort, you bet me. Benin president here and go move to me. And then a child Africa, your mentality. Here, this guy. Come on, you may agree in so changing constitution here. No. Or the cutting as our and a senior issue. For 3 years, on your $4 billion, because Dubai free zones, a warehouse, almost see huge, purposely for Benin cutting. This year, first 6 months, on your $770 million. Abra January na Ghana tete kwashi ebi cocoa ba 950 years obisa cocoa board $100 million kra omunibi. How? What kind of management is this? Because there be a normal cohege. Near young say cocoa industries Ghanaians are not able to penetrate because okoseti of chocolate whatever factory no lean season dia no enye no and your trauma locals. May one a year papa, almost benya biaton, or my hedge, a cost Switzerland. What kind of management is this? What do you say? No could say, and now my Ghana for who so Canada, Japan, or Casado, or say Ghana. Mention a meeting in a year.
I see, mention a meeting me I in a year. Media questions that can be brave. Time no. Inti na minim says yeah part 2 of this. Inti we dey say to me mommy we pa na.
What from she my ideas. That was some a pragmatic person.
Oh no, but in as
and
much
I
as
believe in Ghana.
Exactly. In as much as we believe in Ghana, no so minim say a collective thing. Nipa na woni wo mo ebe ye.
Na make country.
Woni wo mo ebe ye sai juma no. Baba me mami embisa woko. Minim se aspirant a woni wo mo kwa akansie nyina. Woni mo bia.
Yeah.
Eye de na ubehu ebi strength, ubehu ebi weakness no ne ade. But enei no se ye kan Honorable Kennedy Agyapong a akansie a woko se wutu franka. Nipa ba akope na mpempi na ya na ye bo woni no. Eye Dr. Bawumia ene Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Minim se bibi ohonomo a past umeki comment to be oh he's a fine gentleman. Do you still stand by that?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I know so many things. I don't want to say anything.
Hey,
it looks a picture of innocence, but what I know. Sir, I'm going to say planning chairman for offer we say oh you can October November you be dinner tomorrow no one say any campaign and I'm done also. I'm plan so almost starting from September October edimatem ni na mankan.
Hey, you know na SH3.
Yeah, because he met them and that was his political strategy.
Wow. Until they won't now they won't mean any good thing Bianca.
No, I mean and I'm a patch say. Okay. I don't even think about him. Okay. And I be yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just staying focused.
Okay, meaning say Tamale High Court I really said Pandai Yanko rerun. We take on it. Do you think somebody may retain his seat in an answer mobile Lucy?
Me are conversant with the area. But you never cockle. But me are conversant with the area.
Okay. Do you want to predict to say indeed mobile to me? I won't any answer.
But who share NDC force by Bia Omo dear. Omo ma young GC no.
Sir.
Yeah.
So by Ben Omo Danedy.
Osha Ablekuma. Osha Akwetia. Otia say Suban Bia Omo Danedy Ogono. Them one all the seats omo nyina so still almost are privy count.
Chinkabe plead this and come enjoy we same.
At this time they been pleading and acquire 11 cents.
Okay, mamenja dia ene no se wo hwanka hu yanka wanye.
Me ni ade ba kokoro me hu yanka wanye.
Sir. Ti ade bia wa ye bia sem bia wo kan ye bia act bia no still stand by.
Correct papa.
I see. Enti wo leadership style obe describing it say day.
Me. My leadership style. I believe in people. Some of the nipa and the baye juma. Me, obi oni my adwuma bi ehun say be a liberal, but I'm strict.
But only selective.
Selective. No.
Okay.
If you have the potential, we want to develop this country. Ghana first.
Ghana first. I'm always Dr. Kwame Nkrumah so Nema, you want to beat it.
I want to beat his record.
In a way, no, any more ideology near the conflict.
You see, well, a statesman. A new man was here, apart from say President Akufo-Addo last minute, or can say expand the motorway. Motorway, almost na Ghana population 4 million. Still, a population of 33.6 enjoy Adiawai, Akosumbo, what you say. A new man was here, bebre. With this population, cost increasing, we are still enjoying it. Okay. Our birthday still tema relevant. Nia abeka nyina and so kurati said nia oye for so many years.
Yes.
A champion and also try kakra and ra dance man. A champion so and a ye. What say nia seriously no say yes one tibrofu okwade bi commercial one wine. But one more tibrofu nyina why let me build the baby to set dance man. And we have to be careful the language. Yadi a qualify will be said sabi onimunyansa na se onimunyansa.
Okay. So I see. Inti already the name of panintina ema.
Exactly. Yes.
Obe beat.
Yeah.
Okay. Your honorable major Mowako assembly chat to Adwe Ghana for.
Nyamdema delegates first. And he said delegates. Munya GDA wo mu se samoto abamamia. I'll beat any NDC candidate in 2028. Because Ghanaians, in the history of Ghanaian politics, I'm the luckiest person may contest here. Ghana for Ankasa, me party for Chelsea, Mumfa Kennedy Agyapong mra, ni ebetuaba amamo. Again, more omu nisi kachi, enko chusu candidate, tisemi ye nani, yediya ununa, nisika, and we am first come remy and we are you say baby every year. Into this time young to Obama obia or what vision or castle by Yansua or no any lifetime. Why you may be a producer and pa or castle obey Canadian Japan castle obey we are obey. And yes, will be a Baba catcher or say maybe a Ghana when you don't get the basics right. We need to get first the basics right. Na enyuma emra ewiase delegates monti eniye onipa bia woni munyam eni wadwuma.
Okay.
So wadwuma ya wo ni munyam uni adwuma ya sabi obakora wo fie na osuma na onko etise o pesika akoto aduane adikura wa anya bia mala no na abeso enti Canada Japan stands for industries jobs.
Okay. Honorable better say nana pay. already America or say main country say wo playing you were very pivotal in the kidney transplant Dr. CNN just watch ya
okay
I was for I have say
testimonial Ghana for
part 2 of
okay but the normal part 2 before election
medase pa but honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong your presidential candidate hopeful new patriotic party and amene nkomobo ye DAC ahase wadaro machine so say abadjafo aye krado nti eda ye hu tie wa meba ye besinkonya na ye diga na ho nkomo ko bebia e basisia